Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, go ahead and start it because as soon as that's started, I'm going to give the general setting introduction, which I wrote.
It's already started, so.
Coolio. Welcome to this very unprofessional stream, and whichever one of you complains, fuck you in particular.
Noted.
All right.
The Solite Empire was founded 2,183 years ago by Emperor Jericon I. It is now the year 3,509, Marca 51 of the Solite calendar. The empire is fractured. The kingdoms which make it up struggle for power and continue to bully and conquer their neighbors as a child emperor sits helpless on the throne to stop them. In the wild western fringes, Gulkun has expanded greatly from its center of power in the northwestern part of the empire, but now it is racked with instability as its Kun tries to maintain his hold over the increasingly rebellious lands. In Arovia, a new Archoni has taken the reins of the Solite Church and is leading them down a path of militarism and intervention against the faithless which infest the land, marking a new era of direct church interventionism against states which violate its creeds. In the south, Sisa and Blech fight never-ending skirmishes over who Morosia, with its vast armories and forges, should serve, all whilst Morosia makes a profit selling to both sides. Tafarland, Lyrium, Horion, and Yerius all desperately try to protect their coasts from Skasashi raiders, whilst worrying about the belligerent Arovia to the north. Lunii lays devastated as the first victim of Arovian interventionism, its royal family destroyed as a council of loyal regents attempt to look for the royal family and rule in their stead. It seems the only stability reigns in the northeast, where the closeness of Port Styria and the imperial armies keep the northeastern regions protected and in line. However, even that is beginning to crumble as Astovia and Balan look for ever greater autonomy, creating strife with their imperial protectors. Our party finds itself within the territory of Gulkun, in the recently conquered city and temporary of Garuda. Here the slave trade runs rampant as Gulkite slave traders sell the slaves from the lands recently conquered, particularly many goblinoid slaves from the recently desolated region of Lunii. Each individual of the party was tracked down and asked to meet in a warehouse on the western outskirts of the city for a job offered by the Imperial Court. An offer by the Imperial Court is, of course, not one to be refused out of hand. So we begin our session, with the party having been assembled outside the warehouse before they are to be let in to be briefed on the job they have been offered. We will begin with our party assembled outside a warehouse on the docks. Tancred, Coven, Laura Ethel, Harper, and Sindar. What are you all doing as you see both faces familiar and unfamiliar gathered around you?
Laura Ethel, are you sure this is the place? I mean, it's a bit dank and dingy.
Well, this is exactly where we were told to meet, so I guess this has to be the place.
I mean, for Imperial summons, like, who are you? Who are you guys? Are you waiting for us?
Well, we've been here. We've been let here too.
Yeah.
I'm
just dusting off my nice little violin, honestly. It's all just I'm waiting. Just gonna wait.
Wait, you've been invited as well? What are you? Just like a bard? Like a street performer? What?
Yeah,
Why are you here?
I like playing music and I like going on adventures. That's all I want to do.
Fair enough. Alright, are we waiting for someone else? Is this everyone?
I think so. I don't know.
Okay. Well, what's your names, everyone? What you bard? What's your name?
Well, my name is Coven DnD.
Coven.
Coven, yeah. Coven.
Okay. Nice to meet you. I am Tancred. I'm a knight of the Imperial Order, so I don't know why we're in the same place, but I guess There must be a reason if you've been invited to. This is my associate, Lorethil.
Hmm.
You gonna introduce yourself, Lorethil?
Yeah, I am. You can call me Tristove or Lorethil, whatever you find it easier to pronounce.
What about you, the human?
That's a
Which
Um,
one of you?
cool name. How do you spell that? That's a question.
Spelling Lorethil or Tristove?
Trisglove. Trisglove.
Tristove. Not glove.
Trisglove.
Dove.
Huh.
So what about you? You
very
in the
interesting.
you in the hood? What was your name?
My name, you can simply call me Cinder. Last names are not important for me. I'm a druid.
Druid. Okay.
Interesting.
Hopefully we go out into nature or something.
It didn't occur to me, but you should probably also all describe what your characters look like. Just for the sake of your fellow party members.
Alright, Harper, you go first.
How about somebody else go first?
Alright. So I'm a massive man, alright? 6'3", that's not massive, but it's good enough. Big muscles, very broad. I've got chainmail armor over padding, and a big wolf's cloak cascading across my back. I'm covered in scars all over. Definitely, especially across my face, where I have a massive one going across my eye and through my ear.
Oh.
I have dark hair, which is getting white streaks in it, and I've got a shaggy, unkept beard. Yeah, I'm done.
So,
As you can see,
no, you can go. It's fine. Just talk over me. It's okay.
As you can see, I have brown eyes and blonde hair, which I just loosely gather behind my head because it's easy so that the hair doesn't go in front of your face and you can't see anymore. It's very important in the nature, of course, when you have to pick things up, look at the flowers, look at the animals, care for them. And yeah, I'm wearing a hood because it's stylish, of course. And yeah. What about you, the one I spoke over?
So I am a high elf who is 6 feet tall, but is also extremely frail with a very sunken in face, with dark circles underneath my eyes. My eyes are a nice teal color. And then my hair is like a pale ivory white that is just tied back out of her face. And I've got some piercings going on my ears. I'm pretty just wearing, some dark clothes, a leather jacket on. That's pretty much it. Look like an emo.
Oh, you emo.
Alright.
Should I do it?
Yeah, you go for next, Coven.
Okay. Let me. So it's a purple teal. George, get my food. Okay. I'm just gonna say it. It's a purple skinned tiefling with a fairly long black hair that's either in a bun. Pretty short, you could say. Their clothes make them stand out. They have like a nose ring. Nice little high heels as well. Other little knickknacks are like around on their clothes, hanging hanging. Shells, jewelry in their ears. Earrings, even.
Alright.
Emo.
Emo. Alright. Last one.
Brown hair, green eyes, obviously. Short-ish, I guess.
How
Let me see
old
if my
are
brain
you?
dead.
How old are you guys?
I am 32. Although I
that's
don't look
odd.
it. I'm
I
old
am-
beyond my years.
How old are you? 22. Yeah.
What about you, Cinder? How old are you?
Well, I'm not even that old. I'm barely 18.
18. Very young. What the hell? There's so many young people here. Like, a bard. I mean, I presume Harper looks quite baby-faced, you know?
I'm a
So,
nice bard, okay? I'm
Jeez,
like,
between an 18-year-old baby-face and bard? What the hell?
Don't worry. I'm 347 years old, so I've got that covered.
There we go.
Yeah.
I wish I had water so I could do a spit take. Oh my god.
You do the age for all of us.
Yeah, it's fine. I make up for it. I balance it out.
Grandma? Even?
Alright, well, do you think we need to go inside? Like, I mean, could wait here all night waiting for someone.
I want to go inside, so do we go inside?
I mean, I presume.
Well, if the door
I'm
opens.
gonna go up to the warehouse, the storage house, and just like knock on the door, just like, hello, anyone in there?
As you knock on it, you hear stirring and heavy thuds as you hear the familiar clank of armor.
Shit, that doesn't sound good. Is that supposed to? Is that what we're looking for? Did I just wake up some vagrant in Elma?
Soon after you knock, a tall man opens the door. And now this is the part where you get to see the first of many NPCs to come.
Oh.
That should have
Ooh.
showed them to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works.
A large Imperial Guard with the captain's sash
Oh.
opens the door.
Okay.
So would I recognize the
Hello,
armor?
are you here for the employment?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
that's us.
Yeah.
I think this is everyone. We've done introductions and everything.
Yeah.
What do you need?
Come inside. This is a quiet matter.
I go inside.
Alright, let's go inside.
Okay.
Follow
Go
behind
inside.
everyone else. Just gonna snack him. Yeah.
We probably also should close the door behind us.
As you
Yeah,
all walk
whoever's last.
inside, he shuts the door. And inside, you see a small woman, by no means of great size. And let's see if I can get this to just work without being a pain in my ass.
It should work.
Does that show it? Nope. Okay. I love Roll20. Have I ever told you that?
Just a few times.
Oh, there we go.
Cool.
She has short brown hair, blue eyes, and is wearing clean white clothes. She smiles slightly as you all come into the room.
Okay.
I instantly fall to one knee, avert my gaze to the ground.
This is Her Imperial Majesty, Mayana Derinas, Princess of the Soulite Empire.
I'm gonna introduce myself. And I'm gonna put my hand out for like a handshake. Can I do that?
Or
Sorry,
bowing would be
alright,
more
if you would.
appropriate.
You
So
have me low, don't you?
you have me bowing.
I am also bowing as well.
I'm waiting for a handshake. My handshake.
For a handshake. Okay.
Handshake.
A country bumpkin, I see. You are to bow to Her Imperial Majesty.
I bow then. I do like a nice little curtsy. Does that work?
So I'm at one knee, my gaze is at the ground, and I say, just, Your Grace.
I do wonder why you all were selected, especially given some of your lack of manners. But nonetheless, I will let Her Imperial Majesty explain the job herself to you.
Oh god.
He goes and he stands in front of the only entrance to the warehouse.
Okay.
And as soon as he lays against the door, leaning against it, causing a noticeable creak in the wood, she then speaks very softly. Hello. As you know, my name is Mayana Derinas. For the sake of the covertesy of this mission, you may simply refer to me as Mayana. And it would do to drop any imperial titles during the time we will be traveling together. I have called you all here for various reasons, of which none of are going to be your concern. However, I am offering you a job to escort me back to the royal capital of Port Styria.
Okay.
Of course. You're great. Mayana, of course. Anything.
Cool.
Good Sir Knight, I am afraid you will have to drop all honorifics and titles if we are to make it safely to Port Styria.
Of course. Sorry, instincts die hard. I'll try.
So,
Now, what are your names?
oh, I'm Coppin the Indigo. Pleasure to meet you. I still want to have a handshake. I want a handshake still.
Well, your hand's still out because it never went away.
No, it did.
Oh my
I put it back up and I want another handshake. I want one.
She lightly shakes it.
I did it. Okay.
Mayana, I am a Knight of the Imperial Order of the Goose. We've actually met once before. As always, I am in your duty for anything.
The Order of the Imperial Goose. Very good. It will be good to be entrusted in the care of such a mighty order then.
Who's the bard?
It would be my pleasure.
My name is Cinder. I'm a druid, and yeah, I've mostly focused on healing. Nowadays.
Yes, I am aware. I am aware of your specializations. This is why I've called you. Though not of your names. And in public, I would recommend keeping the fact that you are a druid secret. While I am more tolerant, most of my peers find it to be heretical.
Heretical?
Elven
Yes.
witchcraft.
Oh, not just elven, but particularly any druid craft. It is considered heretical by the Soulite Church, and I am loath to get in their way. So, for your sake and for mine as well, I would hope you keep it secret in public.
Understandable.
And
You've chosen strange. Oh shit.
wow.
Sorry, Lorithil, will you please go ahead?
And I am Tristov Lorithal. That's it, I'm just saying my name.
A pleasure to meet you, Tristov.
I'm just gonna turn and stare at Harper because Harper hasn't said much so far. I'm just like waiting to actually hear who she is.
Quiet is loud.
It seems Harper must have lost her voice, and we can barely
It's
hear
okay.
her.
We will have time to hear her name on the road.
Well,
Now, I will say this. The journey ahead will not be easy. I would recommend, before coming back here again, to perhaps go to some shops, investigate the market, and stock up on any last-minute supplies.
sounds like a plan.
The next city with any real supplies from here is quite some distance.
Alright.
Is anyone from around here? I mean, I just got here, so I'm not really. I don't know where to go. Anyone else been here longer?
I'm afraid I and my guard cannot be of much assistance to you. We have also not been here long.
I just want to have cool adventures.
Bard, have you lived here long? I mean, I assume you've been frequenting taverns mostly, but you must know of like at least some apothecaries or anything that could help us. No? Well, no matter. We'll just have to ask around. Alright, I will finally lift myself from the floor. And
We're on the floor, dude.
I was kneeling the entire time. I'll just do like a quick nod to Mayana, and then I'll go up to the guard captain and like, can we go?
He simply gets off the door and allows you to pass.
Can I stare at him for like a good second?
He stares back through his helmet.
Just the stink eye both ways, like.
What are you looking at, Bard?
Here, I'm just gonna grab.
Your beautiful armor. That's what I'm looking at. It's very cool.
It is finely crafted, imperial make. You will find no better in the Empire.
Whoa. Very shiny.
Alright, I've heard enough. I'm just gonna grab Coven and like just drag them out, like behind me. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, let's go.
I'm just like getting up and following behind where you two are going.
This
That's
is I'm gonna cross
awful,
my,
okay.
I'm gonna cross my arms. I'm disappointed. She's ready. Alright.
You all exit the building, I assume, then.
Yeah. Being ready.
Yes.
So is it dusk?
Harper, you can just give a confirmation in the Roll20 chat.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
You all exit the warehouse and are once again faced with the gloom of the docks. Dock workers shuffle about. A few ships appear to be in the harbor, but by and large, it's a cloudy and dark day outside, and the city's mood reflects that.
Okay. I'm gonna stare at Tarkin and I'm gonna do an angry stare. Angry. I don't know.
I'm just gonna ignore it completely, like not even look at them.
I'm gonna start poking you.
I'm gonna continue to ignore you, and then I'm just gonna start walking. I mean, I don't know where I'm going. Just blindly walking.
I'm just gonna follow him. I don't know. I'm just gonna follow him just so I can continue poking. I'm annoyed.
Roll
Somebody
me a
needs some
1d4.
manners.
Since it's just a random direction, roll me a 1d4 and we'll see which way you go.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Unless you're splitting up, I'm assuming that you're following Tancred, so there's
I'm
no need to
following.
roll
I'm
unless you are
following
splitting up.
Tancred.
I'm angry. I'm just angrily following him.
No, are you coming with us? Or are you going your own way?
Well, it appears they're going the same way as you, regardless.
Yes, I'm following.
True.
In that case, we shall keep the party together.
That's always a good idea.
Nothing
You
with
turn
Scooby-Doo.
down an alley. It's dark, it's cramped, and after a few minutes of walking through it, passing by a few vagabonds, you emerge out onto a main street, where you see the sight that has been seen across much of Gulkhan. Slave markets, vast ones. Goblinoid slaves everywhere. All of them dejected and from Umloni Isle. Currently, there appears to be an auction.
I'm gonna walk to the auction, and I'm gonna sit there. I'm gonna sit there and listen to what's happening and everything.
I mean, I guess I'll follow. Like, I mean, okay.
walking in
I'm gonna walk up to Percy and then just like lean down, whisper in their ear, and just be like, "We're not here to buy slaves. We need to go."
Okay, I just wanna listen.
As you sit and watch the auction, you see this goblin be pulled up to the stage. She looks upset, and it looks like, unlike most her fellow goblins, she hasn't quite lost the fire in her eyes.
I think we could,
Like she still wants to resist.
I'm gonna whisper to Tarkin. Yo, look at that.
I can see. Bard.
I think we could, I don't know.
You want to what?
I don't know. Just think about it.
Are you just watching? Are you trying to purchase one?
No,
You're not purchasing one.
I'm not. I don't have the money. I think.
Well, you can hear if you want, but I'm not gonna have any part of this. I'm gonna turn away, and I'm gonna stay next to the bard, but just turn away. I'm not looking.
I'm gonna just continue listening.
My good players who are familiar with nobility, you may, if you like, and I'm saying this specifically so that names are not said, you may whisper to me a roll of, let's call it, history with advantage.
How do I whisper a history roll?
It should be asking you when you click on it. If it's not, I will fix it.
I wonder who has a history roll.
Just rolls. Okay, it doesn't ask.
I will fix that then. It should be asking you. There we go. It should be asking you now. All right. For those of you that do have it, I'm going to pull you aside for a minute and we'll talk. Okay?
Yep. I guess that wasn't me then. Wait.
Oh.
I thought I was familiar with nobility. guess not.
Well, we know you are at least.
Oh, imagine.
I mean, why did it have to be a secret since we saw that the person who won the role got taken away?
It's okay, guys. I rolled a 2. I think that's why I wasn't taken, because I rolled a 2.
Imagine.
Oh.
This gives me a quick little break, actually.
I rolled a 16, so spoilers.
Why weren't you taken? Yes.
Oh,
Well, you did roll for it.
I did roll.
You would know that the ribbon on their head is the royal color of Umluni Isle.
Ah,
It is something that demarks amongst them that they are part of the royal family. To what degree is unknown, but you do know that is what it denotes. I will put you back there. Do not share
Okay.
this information until I am back, in which case you may freely share it after I am back.
okay.
Oh.
Oh. My interface got messed up because of that.
Bro.
Wait, there we go. It's back. So are three of us just kind of like standing in the back? Do we walk up to this too to watch?
I'd rather not watch. This is nothing for me.
Interesting.
Vibin'.
I am back. You may now, in character if you like, share the information you've gathered.
Okay, well, I'm gonna turn back around as I remember something, and I'm gonna watch the auction cautiously. I'm not gonna say anything, just watching.
I'm still watching. I'm just. I like. Yeah.
Okay. Coven's continuing to watch. Tancred has begun to watch. What is everyone else doing amidst this vast market of slaves?
I had followed Tancred and Coven up to where they were, and I'm standing like slightly behind them still.
I'm just standing in the background. I don't really want to have anything to do with slaves.
I'm just observing everybody.
Piece of rough.
I will say this. If you want to share information with one player, but not any others, you can at any time DM me, and what I will do is I will put you into the less secret chat, and then from there, you can discuss that information freely.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna pull you aside and come
Okay.
away from the auction.
All right.
Lorethal, I'm gonna whisper this. Lorethal,
What's up?
I think the bows have meaning. Okay, I've seen this before. I've been, against my wishes, I've been to many slave auctions. Okay, I've seen it practice in wars. It happens, but this is different. Okay, with female slaves, they use bows to show who's important, and I think this slave is important.
Well,
Okay, I'll take
You know.
from that what you, but I think we should watch this all.
would you like to know something?
Yes.
I've been to I don't remember what's pronounced. Shit.
Umluni.
Umluni. I've been there a few times, and I can safely tell you that that ribbon means there's a tie to nobility and the royal family. So it would be
Royal
safe
family,
to
the Royal.
assume that
What's they doing here?
she's part of the royal family.
Okay, I don't trust these guys. Okay, we'll keep this under wraps, but let's think about what we can do here. Let's see who bids everything. I mean,
See
this
what
might be
happens,
important.
yeah.
I'm gonna go back now.
Okay. We like walk back to the group after like slightly going aside.
You heard us whispering to each other, but you didn't hear it. I'm guessing.
Well, they may roll perception if they like to see if they did. First rule of D&D, there is no dictation.
Yeah, sorry.
Can I roll perception? Can I roll perception?
You may roll perception, yes.
So I can push it, right?
Mm-hmm. Harper, you wanna...
No, I'm alright.
You don't want to listen.
You don't want to listen in?
I have a very bad feeling about my role.
Nah, it's fine.
You know
Wait,
what?
why are you persuading?
Worst case that will happen in a perception roll is generally that you'll not perceive it.
Okay.
Wait, Coven.
Well, I guess they just all hear your conversation. Do you guys just
Wait,
wanna
Wait,
share
no,
on
Coven is a
screen?
persuasion, yeah.
Not perception.
Coven.
I clicked persuasion instead? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, give us the perception. Come on.
If it's just Coven that doesn't hear it, and
I think that'll be really funny.
I clicked
Oh.
What the fuck? Oh, okay.
Coven, sadly that is not good enough, so I will be removing you from this chat.
Oh.
It is Coven was like the closest to us.
I will drag you back into the chat when you are when you can be in again. So
Oh my
don't
god.
join until then.
So Coven's just watching, like, they
Coven
they
was
don't
so
hear it.
focused
That's so
on
gross.
the auction that
focused.
everything was missed.
I just started playing with my bells. I just started playing with my new
All right,
Basically, we just said
Orthel,
that
Tancred, go ahead and share your conversation.
I basically just
Wow.
told Orthel that there's something special about the bows, and they told me that they think that Goblin is tied to the royal family in some way, and so our plan was just to cautiously watch who bids and stuff, because this might be interesting. I think that's about it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Gonna drag Coven back in now.
Okay.
Welcome back, Coven.
I'm just
Did you enjoy your brief stint in the alone corner?
that quietly shutting my notes down because I forgot. I just wrote everybody's name down and shit.
So you all just continue to watch the auction then?
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
You all continue to watch the auction, and after a few minutes, and the crowd seems to have settled in, it begins. And the bidding starts low, as though most of them don't actually understand what the value of this goblin is. Simply put, to them, it's another goblin. The bids are low, for a slave anyhow.
Fizzy's a bit of a robot for me. So anyone else, or just me?
No, that's on you.
Just you.
Nah, nerd. In any case, the current bidding stands at 11 gold.
Can I 11?
11.
You can do anything, Colin?
I mean, what? I don't even know. I don't know anything. I'm just gonna ball it. So it's at 11 right now, right?
That is correct.
I'm gonna waste my money on this. I'm gonna ball it. I'm gonna bid. Well, I'm gonna bid. Oh.
I really need you to speak up, Koven. Even at 200%, you're kind of quiet.
I'm going to bid
Okay, how much are you gonna bid?
12 gold.
12 gold. Someone immediately raises it to 13.
Gonna go nudge Tarkin, and I'm gonna ask, have some gold, please.
I just met you. Why would I give you gold?
I'm. Please.
What?
Please.
Please.
Please. You can't
No.
say no to please. Come on, please. It'd be funny. Okay. Be really, really
It would be funny for you to lose all my money.
No, it'd be funny if I don't lose all your money. I'll pay you back.
You'll pay.
Right. If I'm not gonna go anywhere, I'll pay you back.
You're paying me back. And I'm just to trust this bard who
Come on.
I've just met.
Hey.
I'm.
I could seduce. I could maybe. I'll do anything you want if you give me some gold. Like. Funny.
Go ask one of the others. Okay. And then I'm gonna go to Laurelthal.
Okay.
And Laurelthal, you wanna?
You're just dragging me aside again.
Yeah. What do you think?
Are we going to a secret chat, or are we just gonna say this here?
Apparently they have massive perceptions.
Doesn't matter. No, they can
This
still
can't
roll
go
low.
away.
I rolled low. Bettings, I thought it'd be funny. That's no real reason.
I think I'll just pretend I just speak really loudly and you guys all hear. And I'll just Laurelthal. What do you think? You know Umluniai better than I do.
I think, I think you should do it, Give him the gold, because worst comes to worst. We all have to travel together anyway. Send the
Can we split it?
You want to split it?
Yeah. I'm not that rich.
You're not that rich.
Have you seen me? I'm covered in mud and I've got twigs in my hair.
I'm just gonna do a thumbs up.
Did I ever pay you yet for escorting me up here?
You haven't, but how about you use that money?
Yeah, we'll just add it to your tab,
What's the current bid?
Like, how much was the current bid?
The current bid stands at 13.
Alright, I'll bid.
How much are you bidding?
14.
It immediately raises to 15.
Okay.
How?
I think. Okay, we gotta mix our money together if we want to do this. I think it'd be. Come on.
Fine, bud. Okay, we'll split it. Okay. 17.
It shoots up to 20.
Oh.
Bloody hell! How much money do you have, Bard?
Well, 20.
20. 25.
25. It raises to 30.
Not gonna be worth it, is it?
Laurelthal, how much do you owe me?
Well, let's go with you were gonna get a nice solid 10 gold for this.
Look, I'm gonna need more money.
You're
Are you in? Are you in?
are you using the money that I was planning on giving you anyway?
We'll split it 3 ways.
You know what would be funny?
What would be funny?
If I go to like some random someone who looks really rich and then just asking.
How are you gonna ask?
Oh my god.
They have some money.
All right, Copen. Are you gonna do
Oh my
that?
god.
I'm gonna go try to like.
First,
Persuade
give me
someone.
a perception check. Who do you think is the
Okay.
richest in this crowd? Let's see.
Okay, so
How rich of a person can you
So-
find?
perception. Think I. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You find a fat cat, in the sense that he is dressed in fine clothes.
Oh, okay.
He has a clearly luxuriant hair, which is a marker of wealth, and he is also quite literally fat.
I'm gonna like go I'm gonna like walk up to him like a very like feminine, I don't know, like style or something, and then be like
Like swaying your hips, like.
like all feminine, and then like I'm gonna like give him a little poke.
He turns at the poke. I say, what is this about?
Hey, I was wondering if you have any extra change.
What was that? These ears are a little clogged, and he reaches in a finger into his ear and pulls out quite a bit of earwax before wiping it on his seat.
Oh God. How about you give me some change and I'll do something. I'll give you I'll make a song about you. I'll like, you know.
I say, how much would this song cost?
Well, I usually do it for around, you know, 100. But I'll down the price to maybe 3.
I need you to roll persuasion now.
Oh God. Sure.
This whole time Lorethal's just there, like, face palming.
Yeah, we're just watching, like, what the fuck is this
I
person
say,
doing?
what a rip-off. I know bards don't charge that much these days. 100 gold? That's enough to buy yourself a house. For a single song, I say.
I could, okay.
Trying to scam me, the great lord Gumbas Gakada.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna push in, and I'm gonna go up to Coven's side. I'm gonna say, like, how dare you speak that way to the greatest bard this side of the continent? Okay, this person is well renowned. They've been to so many nobles' houses, making beautiful
Deception
songs.
check.
You better get this right. I want something. I want this. What this?
God.
You liar. Everyone knows the best bard this side of the empire is already employed by me, my good fellow, Gunje Gunkakok.
Oh, okay. How about I down the price, not to 100, but maybe like 50 or less. I mean,
50? I pay my bard 10 gold per song, trying to rip me off.
Well, my songs are glorious. They're amazing. You want me to make you songs, right? I'm so great at it. My
Persuasion with disadvantage.
oh, I get it.
It's
Oh,
okay.
just-
It rolls
just roll it.
automatically, and I just
Yeah.
take whichever is lower.
Okay.
God.
We're gonna have to give up soon.
No. Is it the right one? I don't know what yet.
Ah!
I say, you with your scammery. Leave me be. I wish to continue bidding upon this goblin. Someone keeps raising the price, so I raise the price in response, because if someone's raising the price that high, this goblin must be pretty valuable.
I'm gonna go to Tarkin and I'm gonna whisper in his ear. I think we fucked up.
You think what?
I think we screwed up.
Yeah, you think? I tried to help you. I mean, come on, that was a shit show. I mean,
I'm
okay.
gonna whisper again. There's Plan B. We could just steal it from him. But
Okay.
I don't want.
Okay.
Should-
Wait. Okay. We're gonna go out of his earshot. Okay. Out of the fat guy's earshot. Okay.
Okay.
Your shot?
You're going back to like where I'm still just standing,
Yeah,
like
Lorathil is just like,
watching.
watching like with terror, like horror.
this like disgusted look on my face at what the two of you
I'm
have
gonna-
done.
I tried.
Yeah, I think we've gotta give up on this, alright? Okay.
Well,
No
I
goblin is worth this price.
Okay. Though I still want money.
You still want money? Well,
Still want
I don't see us outbidding them.
Do none of you continue the bidding?
What is it at now?
30.
30.
We
I
cannot
mean,
continue the bidding if it's at
Yeah,
30. 'cause
he has
we-
infinite money. Like we're not.
I could like try that again using.
Look,
No.
You can't just keep trying, okay? Like we gotta see where we've lost. Okay, this isn't our mission, okay?
Are the other
We're
two
not
just
looking for-
watching like the three of us just like trying to bid for this? It's like no one else gonna say anything.
There's no
Just
one else gonna
observing
win.
your stupidity.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go to
Quite
Harper.
entertaining, to say
I'm
the
gonna
least.
go to Harper and I'm gonna shake him. Do you have any money?
No.
Come on.
Alright, well, I've given up. If you can just if you can get other people to pay.
Yeah, I don't think.
I'm not.
I think I'm out. I out
5,
myself today.
4,
I give up.
3, 2, 1. Sold to Lord Gumbas's Gongongagok.
I want to make fun of his name. God, I thought I heard diarrhea the first time. I thought I heard diarrhea the
The goblin slave is then briefly let out of chains, and what you see next is incredible because it's unusual. They bolt. Rather than walking over obediently to their master, the goblin begins to bolt into the alleys.
I'm gonna go to Tarkin. We leave them go, or should we leave? Let them continue bolting? Just, you know.
What do you want to stop them?
I don't know. I kinda just.
I think you better make this decision quickly.
Okay.
I'm not. You can.
I'm not gonna follow them. Just gonna let them vote.
Good on them.
You're not going to follow?
No.
Well,
Within a
We will
few moments, the goblin is run down and clubbed on the backside of the head,
Oh,
and they are
I'm gonna
taken
turn
over
away
to
from that.
Lord
I'm
Gumbarsis.
turning away from that. We should have.
She briefly meets eyes with Tancred, seeming to recognize his imperial symbol before
It's been a
falling
while.
unconscious.
Damn it. God, that is. Oh.
And then the auctions continue. The next
think we should
goblin
go.
is brought onto
We
the
need to
stage.
go.
We should go. We should go. I think I'm gonna be sick.
I've had enough of this.
I'm gonna follow Tancred wherever
That's-
he's gonna go do.
We need to go get supplies and horses.
Yeah, I was gonna outbid my money, man.
So I'm
But
gonna
once
walk
again,
off.
if you want to choose a random direction, give me a D4.
I'm
Someone
following
else want to
Tancred.
lead? Oh, I'll just lead.
No,
It's
I'm
okay.
following you.
Oh, bugger!
You briefly look into the alleyway the goblin was trying to run down, and you see on the other side of it is another main street, but with the blood, you decide to walk down the alleyway next to it. And you pop out onto a main street where there are many markets, stalls, and merchants pitching their products. The only thing wrong is the single man hung from a noose from a building.
I'm gonna try not to look at that.
Does anyone try to inspect the hung man?
You know what? Sure.
Sure.
I'm
Yes.
just I'm just
Yeah.
gonna go whatever they do. If
Alright.
they're gonna go expect it, I'm gonna look at the ground. I don't wanna.
Sindar, Triskov, I'm going to
Trisklov.
investigate your languages, and I'm going to tell you if you can in fact read what is written on it. Tristov, you cannot read what is written on it.
Damn.
Sindar, however, you can, so I will be bringing you aside briefly to tell you what it says.
Oh.
You need sour cream right now.
Alright, I'm just gonna start looking at the stalls, just browsing.
I'm eating sour cream in real life.
Just looking around.
I'm back.
I mean, I don't even give a second look at the hanged man.
I like glanced at it and I just like squinted at the stuff where it was like, nah.
I hate it.
Just shrugged and walked away.
In any case, do you wish to look through the markets?
Yeah.
What are you all looking for?
Anything like helpful, not bad.
So
Well,
what
there's
supplies?
a lot of helpful things.
Yeah, what supplies do we need for the journey? I mean, do we have horses? I don't think so. But that's not gonna be here. We need rations.
I'm gonna look for. What am I gonna?
We probably also should get some healing potions.
I will note out of character, I will not be counting rations for this,
Okay.
as that would make things a little more complex, and I'm going to take some mercy on you.
Thank
Fine.
you.
For flavor
Flavor.
anyway. Oh,
You
yeah,
do
we
it for
already have
flavor, we'll
rations.
say it incurs no costs.
Okay. So
I'm
just
going
gonna.
to look for like, I don't know, books or something. Even though they might seem not important, they could be.
Are there any
Okay.
bookstores?
Yeah, there's any books doing?
There are some stalls with books. Sindar, was it Sindar or Tristov who said they wanted HP
Me,
potions?
I did.
Not
Okay,
me.
you want HP.
Here's
Me.
Sindar.
Yeah.
Sindar. Alright. We will first start with Sindar, who, after reading the sign on the hung man, looks away and turns to go looking for an HP potion stand. Go ahead and roll me a perception. You find one quickly, finding that there's one only 2 stalls away from the hung man. And there you see a tall, thin man. Long, pointy ears. And what might have been a pretty face once, but looks somewhat emaciated. Hello, what can I do for you?
Greetings. I would love to buy some health potions.
Oh, yes, health potions. Let me pull up my prices. And he slowly goes down into it. As he reaches down and pulls out a small book, assumedly filled with the prices of his items. Let me just find the price of it. This might be a bit. Yes, that will be 25 gold per potion.
That's a bit expensive, don't you think?
I'm sorry, they're very expensive and time consuming to produce. That's as cheap as I can sell them.
Well,
He
too bad.
gives a weak smile.
I'm sorry for bothering you, but I don't have the coin for that. Therefore,
Okay.
I'll be on my way.
That's okay.
As Cinder's
Most
leaving,
don't.
I'm gonna come up and like, because I think we need health potions as well. So let's say I heard you guys talking. Cinder, do you wanna split a health potion?
I believe I will be alright. I was more thinking about the party.
And I was doing the same. I think this is probably for the best. This is probably the thing we need most. So
I have other potions as well, but they're all more expensive.
yeah, I don't think that's in our price range. But Cinder, would you like to split it? Was it 25?
Yes, 25 gold for the potion of healing.
I think Cinder.
I'm not sure how much you have, but currently I only have 10.
Okay, we could spend all our money to get one health potion.
I feel like that's not worth it.
Okay. Fair enough then. Alright. Sorry to bother you, sir. We'll be on our way.
It's okay, I understand. I remember a time when the Empire was stable and many could afford the price of an HP potion. Prices
these
were
days.
cheaper, people were wealthier. But alas, that was near 100 years ago. He gives a weak smile as you leave.
I want to fight.
As for you, we're going to, so Tristev will address that last, and we'll do that in its own separate thing. But Coven,
Yes.
you said you wanted to go find some books.
Yeah.
Give me a perception roll. How quickly do you find a stall selling books?
Perception.
Ooh. You find you quickly get lost in the maze of stalls and find yourself in an area which is selling clothes, it appears.
Okay. Can you actually repeat that? I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry.
You quickly get lost amidst the many stalls in the market and soon find yourself away from the party and near an area where there seem to be multiple stalls selling clothing.
Well, I better look at the clothes then.
You look at the clothes. They're pretty standard commoner's clothes. Drab, sturdy, cheap.
Anything that looks nice?
Not really.
Alright. I'll ditch.
Alright, you leave the area. Now, before I handle Tristev's action, is there anyone else who wants to go investigate some stalls, who has not already?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Tristev, I'm going to handle your action now then.
Okay.
Welcome.
Hello. There we go.
You stalk away from the party, and you find the pawn shop as it was specified. However, find there is ruins.
Can I roll for like try to see what happened here?
You don't need
Or is
to.
there just nothing left?
It was fire.
Ah,
Someone set fire to the building and completely burnt it to the ground. However, you can see a slight twinkle amid the ash and ruins.
so I'm gonna go see what that thing that's twinkling is then.
You go over and you find your arcane earring locked in the hand of Quelem, who is under the wreckage.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna pick up my earring then from the the corpse. I'm assuming it's a corpse, right?
You can check if you like. That would
Yeah,
be a medicine
I'll check. All right, medicine roll.
Mm-hmm.
Whew.
Simply speaking, you don't know, but you're fairly certain they're dead, given the circumstances.
Yeah.
Only thrown off slightly by a few twitches that you aren't sure what mean.
Got it. So I take my earring. I kind of like give like a little like nod of respect. And then I'm probably gonna head back to the group then.
Okay.
Link back
I'll
in.
put you back in. Once I am in, you may share the information if you like.
Okay.
We'll see interest of, after having briefly departed, back to the
What's
group.
up? What's up?
Hello, Coven.
What's up?
Alright, well we've got rations. We couldn't get any health potions unfortunately, but I think that should be everything we need to start. Unless any of you have any objections, I say we leave this marketplace and stay out of sight.
I agree with that. I think we should get going out of here.
Yeah.
I think we should go.
Do you all go back the way you came?
Yeah.
Okay. You all walk back through the alley which you came, and there, exiting the area, you see the Lord and the little goblin struggling to get away from him, but she can't, and he drags her off through a different alley to Lord knows where.
Rub my face. I don't want to.
Other than that, the auctions are continuing as they were planned, and you pass through there as well, back to the docks.
Well,
So,
that was uneventful.
well, we're just gonna move back into the warehouse, I'm guessing, and we've got rations. My honor.
I'm still just
We
falling off
should be ready to go whenever you're ready.
You all head back into the warehouse, passing through the docks as the smell of fish, both fresh and long since rotted, fills your noses.
Sorry.
However, something new adorns the docks. A new person hanging from a nearby post. Sindar, the sign would read the same.
Does anyone know what that says? Like, behind me.
What says?
Well, Coven, if I check your languages, I will see if you know what it says. It's just before you did not investigate it. So let's see. Do you know what it says?
I'm gonna look at
No, because
where...
you did not alter your languages to the
I
world's
didn't.
specifics.
I don't think I did.
I'm gonna look at where Coven's looking and read it myself.
Well, I guess you can only speak common for now, Coven.
Alright.
Sucks to suck.
Okay, whatever.
Am I able to read it?
Well, let's see, Tancred. Are you?
Hard.
No.
Okay. I just lose interest then.
I'm just gonna fall Tankard.
So I assume you all re-enter the warehouse then?
Yeah.
Yes.
You re-enter and you see Mayana busy writing something and her guard standing alert as you enter the room.
Once again, I'm going to fall to one knee and just affirm my gaze and say, Mayana,
You do a nice little curtsy.
we've got our preparations ready, and whenever you want to leave, we shall do so.
Very good. In that case, I will also be ready. She grabs the paper she was writing on and quickly stows it in a bag before slinging it over her shoulder and standing up. Then I suppose it is time to go. Have you seen as much of the city as you wish? I suspect you will not be here quite some time.
I've seen enough of the city.
I say enough to call it.
I think we should head out as soon as possible.
I agree. I want to leave.
Alright, yeah, I agree.
Very good then. And with that, you begin walking out the city. The guard leads the way, and he leads you through a series of back alleys before exiting out to a main gate, where the guards at the gate simply nod to their fellow guard who escorts you all out through the city. This is where I must leave you, comrades. Protect the princess with your lives. It is of most importance to the Empire.
Will do.
Of course, sir.
All right. I want
And with that, you exit the city. Once again, we will look at the world map.
All right, where we going?
As you all exit the city and begin walking onto the main road, you find yourself eventually, after around 30 minutes of walking, coming across some figures of people in the distance. Though you can't be quite sure what they are yet.
So can we gonna like roll perception, or can none of us make this out?
You can roll perception if you like. Okay.
I want to do the.
Oh, never mind.
Well,
Does anyone else wish to roll perception?
I'm gonna roll. I took the wrong one on accident. Think that one's the right one. Yes. Oh.
Okay. Tancred, Harper.
Yeah, sure,
Nope.
might as well, I guess. Yeah. Oh.
All right. Tristov and Kofin. What you see in the distance is you realize those aren't just people. They're too far up in the air. Those are crucifixes lining the road.
oh,
Oh.
and we're walking towards them. Or are they like
They
off
lined
towards
up.
the side?
They're all along the road, and you draw closer to them. You suspect that they are around 10 minutes away before you are right next to them.
Just gonna quietly slow my pace down and try to be behind the group don't want to see properly.
Okay. And you all continue walking, I imagine.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
Yeah.
see anything. I just see blurs.
Maybe I'll.
You all continue walking. Or what was that,
Can
Trisha?
can I telepathically tell Tancred what's up ahead?
Yes.
So in your mind, because you know I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like saying, I was like, just so you know, there's some crucifixes up ahead.
I mean, I'm kind of startled from this suddenness.
Because it just
voice in my
happens
head.
every once in a while.
But I realized that it's you. I turn to you. I just nod. Understood. And I'll take the lead.
You take the lead, and as you continue walking, within 10 minutes, you're right next to them, and you can all see them. One arm raised far above their head, arms slashed all along it so the blood flows down them. Some of them, the blood seems to have dried up and hardened across their body. Others, the blood still flows fresh, as they're also put into an excruciating stance. You can see that the crucifixes don't end for quite some time, as they line much of the road. Many of them either wordlessly scream or look to have given up.
I'm going to
I
don't know what I was
feel
gonna
like
do.
we should pick up some speed.
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't feel right to leave them like this.
We can't. There's so many. I don't think we can do anything.
Do you want to help them?
Can we check if there's any that are in like recently put up? They're in like a more healthy position.
I would not recommend helping them.
I don't think we should touch it, guy. We don't should.
Can I just look?
Go ahead and roll perception. You can't really seem to tell how long they've been up there, Tancred. But you do see a sign around one of their necks, and it just reads, "The punishment for heretics," in plain common. Does anyone else want to make any checks?
Can I see if any of them have like stuff in their pockets?
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Sure.
Alright, what should I have?
How many freaking pictures of frogs of you do I have?
I suppose, let's call it investigate.
It's an investigation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I have the most
After bullfrog. The big bullfrog.
big.
And then everyone the one.
You go up to a few and you dig around in the whatever is left of their pockets, and
Oh my god.
you find largely nothing in them,
Alright.
except for one of them, who you find a small symbol of Solia. However, the symbol looks incorrect.
I'm gonna pocket it. Put it in my pocket.
All right, note down in your inventory, heretical Solian symbol,
Why do I have no shirt on?
and then in parentheses put silver, as it is made of silver.
How do you spell that? Spell. Good.
I will put it in the Discord.
Okay. So that goes.
That one's kind of cool. You see the frog and you're in the background.
Yeah.
It's kind of artsy. Yeah, second.
Had a brain fart.
There.
Big
Here's this little there. Dude, that was a while ago.
So.
Okay, wait, we're not done. Hold on. Frog, Guys, that's two moves ago.
Are you done, Coven?
Yeah, I'm done.
Don't do
I'm
that.
gonna go.
Leave now. Okay, leave now.
What?
I really think we should walk a bit faster to get away from
I'm
here.
just gonna
I
start.
agree.
I'm gonna start speed walking like everyone does, like the typical speed walking.
I'm done right now. Watch.
I'm gonna take a few like quick glances at Mayana to make sure
Or I
she's
can
okay,
put,
and then
I can just put it
again
on
I'll
bottom.
take the lead.
Like that.
She
And then the picture over top
seems
of it.
to be
No, I can't.
upset
And put a picture over top of it like that.
at the sight of this.
Hmm.
Clearly
Let's do that.
used to seeing it,
Go on, I'm
but
done.
still upset every time she
There's
sees
the
it.
point at the frog. That's it. Either way, there's those. I would put all those pictures.
So yeah, I think we should
This is-
pick up the pace.
I will note
on
for the future
Two pages for about.
to read deeper into someone's emotions and anything beyond what they look like they feel. Insight is the role you want. It will be an invaluable friend
Can I do
as
an
well.
insight?
You may do an insight.
Thank you for the tip.
Since you are all new players, I shall give you some tips, yes. Well, most of you are.
That's good.
Insight.
Is that any good?
Same description. It looks like she's seen it
Can
many
I-
times before. But
Can I
is
just full
still
on cast
completely
detect
upset by it.
thoughts? The detect
You
thoughts
may.
cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Is there, that's a lot of words.
Well, it's time for me to take you aside.
Nice.
Yay!
Oh,
Why, hello there.
Hello.
It seems that Mayana is not what she first appears. Her surface level thoughts indicate that while the crucifixion is somewhat unsettling to her, that's not the primary thing that concerns her. It seems that she's more concerned that the church's power now reaches so far into Gulkun.
Interesting.
That's it. I'm going to put you back. You may share this information if you want once I'm back in the chat.
Gotcha.
I was just top manners.
Okay.
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 Manners. Okay. I love being hot manners.
So you all try to walk faster along the road then?
Yes.
As you walk faster, you find that it just makes it so you see more of them quicker, as they seem to line the road for quite some time.
Bloody hell.
Even after near an hour and a half of walking,
Just never
they still
ends.
line the road. However, after 2
Someone has a lot
hours,
of. Someone has a lot of time in their hands.
after 2 hours,
That's this Christmas.
you see a group of people on the ground. And notably, the end of the crucifix is where they're standing.
Well, are these like just people picking them up, or is this?
They're some distance away, so you can't quite make out
That one.
what they are.
Can I try perception roll?
You can.
Can I also do perception?
No.
Mm-hmm.
No, wait. Look at me now.
Yeah, it's cool. It's funny. Look at you, big stick.
Wow. Whatever.
And that was when we were up north. And remember we climbed in those caves? So you can tell people about it. You gotta tell them where it was.
oh my god.
Harper, your luck is just.
Oh my
Harper's
God.
actually just staring at the ground this whole time.
Do you blame them?
I mean, no.
I want to steal.
So as Harper stares at the ground, and
Where we got that one.
Coven and Tristov are more focused on looking away from the
Yeah, that one.
crucifixes, Sindar, Tancred, you would recognize their robes.
So we can put this.
They're robes of low-level members of the Soul Lake Church. And with them appears to be a large pile of wood, some nails, and a few hammers.
There seems like more crosses are in the making. I feel like we should change the road as soon as possible.
I agree. This isn't.
Tell them.
There is no road change. This is the main road that leads to
You think we could get a detour
the
or
capital.
something? Like just get off of the road for a bit, like get around near it or something.
Not
We
likely.
could take a detour through
Yeah.
Sisa, but it would be quite a long detour, and we would have to take the river into Arovia.
These are the ones I picked. So let's
Okay.
I think our best bet is just to
Gonna
avert our gaze and just continue.
Alternatively, we could also take the river through Gulkun into Arovia, but that would put us quite far off our mark.
so if we just go this way, it's the easiest, right?
And in
It's
either
safest.
case, it is quite a long ways off.
I think it's safest to just take the most direct route on the main roads where there might be guards.
That's only one of your whole family.
I've heard enough stories about bandits.
That's you, the baby.
So I assume you've kept walking through all of this. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Towards the end of this conversation, you're now much closer up to the priests, and you can all make out what they are. And you can see amidst them, that was hidden from even Sindar's keen eyes, is someone who's tied up.
So I want to go here. And then here.
As you approach, the priests turn to look at you.
But they're easier to find. They're easier to find.
I'm gonna speak up. We're just passing through.
Share them automatically on
Listening?
And your mom can see them.
Who amongst you can speak Arovic?
Her photo, you keep it exposed.
I am able to.
Because these ones here.
I also can.
I can't.
Here, see there we go.
Coven, you are from.
Your mom took.
Let's see, which one are you
Technically,
from?
Coven would be able to, because wasn't
Yeah.
Coven from Shallalora?
Coven. So you didn't do your languages before this, which makes me tempted to say, no, you can only speak Common, but you are from Shallalora, which
Oh yeah.
is Arovian, and your first language would be Arovic,
Okay.
so you can understand them.
Okay.
Do we have like accents? Like,
You
if
can make
someone
the
talks
accents
to
up
us,
if you
do they
like.
know right off the bat that like where we're from?
Not necessarily. The
Okay.
common seems to, the
Pardon?
common tongue seems to be very friendly and doesn't seem to expose accents at
Okay.
all. You would both hear them turn to you and say,
Please.
"Ho there. What brings you this way is away during this most holy day?"
We just passed. Oh shit! Wait, I don't
Yeah,
understand.
you don't know what's going on.
I'm gonna say passing through, I guess. Taking our way downtown, walking.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
They smile quite friendly. Yes, and where would that be? Perhaps we can provide you directions. After all, Solia always encourages people to help travelers along the road.
Yeah.
Is it just silence?
Silence. Tristub just isn't going to talk.
Well, frankly, Tristub doesn't really want to talk to these people.
I'm gonna like, I.
So, I mean, Tristub might know what they're saying, but like, is she gonna like let them know that she even knows the language?
Well, come back here, please.
I am going to that target. I'm going to add because I don't remember where we're going because I'm afraid for where we're going.
You know you're going to the Imperial capital, but in terms of
Okay.
directions, I will say this to you. Probably be more helpful to ask where the nearest town is.
I'm gonna yeah. I was gonna ask for the well, want to know where the nearest town is. Me and my friends here, you know,
Oh, that one.
haven't
that one.
been fast.
Yeah, I can't do two. How many pictures do your friends?
Yes, what a strange bunch you are. Well, we can provide directions to the nearest town if it helps you. And in fact, Brother Ikok here can even help you along as well.
Ah,
All right, so we got our favorites, and we'll narrow it down from there. Any more? Any more?
I'm afraid his aerobic is a little rusty still, as he has only just become part of the priesthood and is still very new. But he will serve you well.
okay.
And besides, it looks like his stomach is still a little too weak for doing her work, if you know what we mean.
We gotta get some more
Yeah.
pictures.
Yeah.
Is that me? Yes, me.
I'm gonna look at everyone else. Awkward looks.
Oh, that's
I'm
what
just-
I had.
Mercy and compassion of the goddess be upon you.
You do.
Yeah, that's what I had. No.
You want to tell us what's going on? Bard?
So
Wake up,
basically, I asked them where the nearest town is. It's, you know, and one of them could help us.
They can help us. Wow. How gracious of them. And I just give them the stink eye.
Do we want to go to the nearest town?
The priest just turns to Coven. Your knightly friend there. Why does he give us the stink eye? I do not understand. We are simply doing her work.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know. I haven't.
Tell me, do you know what languages he speaks?
I don't. Wait. Having a brain fart. Sorry.
Let's climb it up. Oh, that's the river.
I could ask. You want me to?
Please do. I wish to confer with him, and we might share a language in common, in which case I could ask him.
I'm gonna.
Solia always asks that we help resolve our differences between the faithful.
I'm gonna look to Tarkai and ask, what languages do you speak?
Huh? What, sorry?
What languages do you speak?
Many. I speak, of course, Common, Gade, Port Sterisolite, and
I'm gonna turn back to the priest and say he speaks
I'll
common
go back. Just look at all the trees.
and like a few others.
Oh, he speaks Gade. That's very good.
Yeah.
I also speak Gade, and he turns to Tankard and begins speaking in Gade. My good knightly friend, it appears you have an issue with our holy work here.
But then we gotta sort them out again. Oh,
I do. I think
And why is that?
I think there are better ways to deal with the heretical people than this.
Many think that even within the church. However, it is not my job to question her will. That is best left to the Arconi, and it would be good for you to remember it too, Sir Knight, as
Just
I do
following
not
orders.
believe you are a paladin of the order.
Just following orders then. Does that make it okay for you?
Oh, I am not simply following orders. If it is in order from Solia herself, I gladly take it upon myself and all the responsibility with it. It is not up to me to question why Solia wishes us to bring the heretics away. Perhaps she wishes for them to be in her gentle embrace sooner so that they may see the light and the error of their ways.
I disagree, but
Again, I repeat to you, you best stay away from such thinking. While our band is, I am not one to report people for saying the wrong thing, especially the people who are not educated in the faith. You would do well to not mention that to other priests you find along your way.
you're quite right there.
I'm afraid, as you can see, the punishment is quite severe if you are found to be a heretic.
So terror. That's how you do things.
Can I just like
Terror is
telepathically
not
like
right.
speak in Tancred's mind?
What,
Just-
sorry?
I like. Can I tell that this is like escalating? Because I don't know the language, but can I see that like it's escalating, or does this seem like a normal conversation?
I don't know. Roll insight.
Okay.
I'm just vibing.
Oh, that's what
Insight.
That is the question. What can you tell? You can tell that Tancred is starting to get a little upset, whilst the priest seems to be urging him on something.
Okay. I'm gonna like in your mind, you know, in Tancred's mind, be like, stop. Can we not make a scene of this? Let's just get out of here quickly, without making a big scene.
All right, I won't say any words. I'll just walk past.
Before you walk past, he clasps a hand on your shoulder. Before you go, Sir Knight, I would remind you, while the Church's methods are not always tasteful, I would remind you that the Imperial Orders are also just as capable and just as willing to commit such things. Your order, in particular, has committed some grave crimes upon this earth, which, if you were not an Imperial Order, would have landed your Grand Master on one of his crucifixes many times over. So I would remind you, this world is dark and it is deep, and it is best we all try to stay in our lane.
I mean, I can't argue with that. I'll just give a small nod and continue.
He turns back to Coven. I wish you all luck around on your journey. I will send Ecock with you to lead you to the nearest town. After all, he is getting a little sick.
I can see that. I can understand that. Thank you so much.
You are very welcome. Now we must continue with her work. They turn back to their work and begin once again hammering the crucifix together.
Oh god.
The bound man just pleadingly looks into any of the eyes of anyone who will meet him.
I mean, I shudder a bit when I hear each bang, but I continue without looking back.
I'm being a little scared.
I'm gonna continue to. I don't think I want to listen to his mind.
Do you all continue on then?
Yes.
You all continue on, and as you leave it behind you, Ecock, the third priest, looks somewhat sick to his stomach, and he turns to you, and he speaks actually in quite fluent common. Thank you so much. I did not imagine working for the priesthood would be so hard on the stomach, and he smiles weakly.
Yeah, I understand that.
It is terrible. If only they had not turned away from Solia's light, I would not have to do this.
Yeah.
In any case, the next town is not so far, you will see. It is a little village, but it is home of many faithful and good citizens.
Yeah.
I even have a cousin there who works a bakery. He is very kind.
You want to show me that bakery? Lots of like stuff.
Absolutely.
Sweet. I'm gonna.
And Sir Knight, I could not understand your tongue. You spoke with the chief priest of our band, but I hope he did not offend you. It is not clean work.
It's okay. I've dealt with enough men like him in my lifetime. Not just priests either.
I was gonna say yes.
In any case, if you come with me, the village is not on the main road, but it is not so far into the forest either.
I think we should continue what we were supposed to shop in, or just look around.
That
Find
500
where
there
it's
is going to be
Right. Farther to walk,
put
you
it
know?
different account, right? There's your rent number.
I need to turn you up. I can't hear you.
I think
So
that
I will say this. You've been traveling for about half a day now.
I just spent.
Yeah.
There's the tires.
So
you
you
would do-
so I will simplify this for you. Basically, what you are being offered here is either you can walk into a town that is slightly off the road, and you can rest for the day, or you can try to travel further along the road.
Let's go run. We need a
What about what time did we leave?
I would say you were probably called to meet there early in the morning, and you left sometime in the late morning.
Okay, so there's still quite a lot of daylight then.
But it's better if we go
Yes.
and take sleep early. So get our thank you for the walk.
Maybe,
And
but urgency might be the way. I'll turn to the priest and say, like, how far to the next town after that one, if we keep along the path?
Oh, only a few imperial markers. The village that my cousin is in is only a little off the road. Only a few imperial markers. The next one after that, though, is a few days, at least.
Okay, I think you might be right, Bard. I think we'll turn in. We'll go to the town. If everyone's okay with that.
Very good.
Yeah.
Can I ask?
On the way there, I'd like to stop by a shrine to Solia as well, if you would all not mind. It is, of course, very important to me.
I want. Can I ask? If there's any shops at the
Do what you have to do.
the small town? Any shops?
Any shops in the village? No, I am afraid not.
Okay.
It is very small.
Is there anywhere to sleep and stuff?
I could ask my cousin.
Okay. Thank you.
As long as there's food and a warm bed, I'm in.
Yes, of course. And when we arrive at the shrine, I hope all of you will partake in a small amount of prayer with me.
I would love to.
Of course.
It is always important to honor her most compassionate at the shrines. After all, they are few and far between in many places, and if you are to continue along the road, I suspect you will be without prayer for some time.
Yeah.
Can't say no to having a goddess's blessing.
Yes.
Continue going. Make it to town.
At this, now that you've decided to go to the town, he begins walking into the forest. It is this way. Try not to get lost in the woods and keep your eyes on the person in the front of you, yes?
I'm gonna get closer to someone I don't must.
We have a walking order,
Strong.
You can determine a walking order if you like.
Strong
Yeah,
person first.
I'll take the lead.
Okay, strong person after that. Someone else who is strong, and I'll be in the back.
Who else has quite a lot of hit points?
I will keep in mind that you also have to guard Her Imperial Majesty, Mayana Darinas, and you now also have this priest who would actually be in the front leading the way.
Okay, so
That's
who's
true.
in front? Who should
Mayana should be in the middle. I think the second strongest should be at the back actually to guard the vanguard.
Okay.
Rearguard.
I'll be in second left.
I think that would be Lorethil.
Do you need a walking order right now?
I mean, I was just saying it for just to know what order we were
Just
walking, but
because.
We have an idea for the walk on.
Okay, well I'll be in front, and everyone else is just in clump at the back then.
Go ahead and talk for a bit. I'm just going to take a brief break in the bathroom.
Yep.
okay.
I'm also gonna go take a brief break as well.
Break time.
Those
Good
of
night,
you
good
that
night.
are, well, this is going to be very short. So,
In character break time.
Yeah, we'll sit down, gather our breath, and have a few dried meats. Okay, be right back.
Yeah, same.
You sounded a little bit like a robot.
Oh no.
Oh. Maybe? I can't believe you would just say balls in my chat. That's not nice, Percy. Can't believe this.
Howdy.
Is that just in character? You just said howdy out of nowhere?
Yeah.
I like how I just got like more viewers out of the sudden, and we're all just quiet as soon as I get more viewers. Like,
It's
Oh,
Sod's
no.
law. Sod's law.
yeah, like that's how it works. Is like more people look at the stream, and then it's like, oh, everyone left. Like, please,
Just
I'm
how it
still here.
goes. Are you though?
What you ever left? It was all in your imagination.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Harper, you're not very talkative, are you?
Just shake my head.
Strong silent type. I can respect that.
that's why during breaks, role play amongst yourselves. It'll keep
Well,
you
no,
engaged and
everyone
mental, but
left. It was just me.
I'm aware.
I'm just
You can still
talking to
roleplay
myself
yourself
at
doing
this
something.
point.
Yep.
You were role playing.
I could have just
Speaking to Harper.
muted myself on Discord, just talk to myself for a little bit.
That's true.
The inner thoughts of Lorethal.
Oh no, that's not a place I want to be.
Why would you not want to be in my
Good.
inner thoughts? Whoa. Are you trying to say that there's something wrong with my thoughts?
Look, you've lived a long time, all right, and there's probably a lot going on in your head, and probably be too much for me.
Yeah, all of the knowledge I've acquired throughout my 300 years would just explode your mind.
Exactly.
Absolutely detonate it.
That's not hard to be fair.
Oh my gosh.
All right. I'm going to move the little "You Are Here" marker to mark how far you've traveled today.
Nice.
Let me just go ahead and measure it out. This will be how far you have gone now that you've decided to go to the village. So just give me a moment.
Is it this one? Sorry, I'll move mine. Oh, I see.
Wow, we're really cruising.
Never mind.
We should get some horses soon as we can. Should cut it down.
I feel like to afford horses, we would have to earn some more gold.
What would be the general horse price? Would I know this?
You would probably know this, and you know it's much too expensive for you.
Okay. What if we pool our gold? No, it's well.
If I go to one of my
even then,
various banks.
Probably not a nice horse.
If I go to one of my
Just a black
various
horse.
banks.
You have a bank?
No, I don't have a bank.
Okay, well.
They're just memeing.
Hello.
Now let's
Welcome to the
continue
stream.
Is Coven back?
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
We're in the middle of some D&D.
I have been.
It's
Which way is it praying?
it's going. Let's go with that.
Oh, not that quiet, bastard. Okay.
Just right.
Yeah.
Just.
As you move through the forests, following Ikok along, you quickly find yourself at the shrine within maybe 30 minutes. And for something out in the middle of the woods, it is grand. Made of white marble and with shrouds made of silk on its head is a small statue of Solia. Arms spread out and with statues of small children all hugging her legs along with it. Ikok approaches the statue slowly and takes out a candle, puts it in a small bowl, and lights it before dropping to his knees.
Okay, I do the same.
I'll do the same.
I swear I fall to my knees.
I do as well, and I'm like in the back of all of this.
Okay.
I just follow suit.
It is perfect.
I want
Hold on.
everyone to whisper to me if you are genuinely praying a religion roll. If you are not genuinely praying, roll me a deception. And of course, make sure it's all whispered. If it doesn't give you the query to whisper, inform me immediately so I can fix it.
Strawberry stole it.
How would you see if it gives you the pop-up thing before you do it?
That nice 20, 22 for
And
deception.
That indicates to me that it's not working for you.
Perfect.
So-
They'll never know.
Let me go fix it. Okay. It should do that now.
I'm going to test this with a random one first.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You don't want to expose yourself? What are you trying to roll for over there?
I could roll anything.
No one's ever
Yeah, you
changed.
can.
I haven't changed it yet.
All right. Well, Tancred.
Yep.
Give me that roll.
Wait, which roll was it? Sorry.
Religion if genuine, deception if not.
Okay.
The train is
Grabbed again.
Luckily, the bar for being genuine is low. Everyone passes the check, and no one is. And he looks pleased that everyone, even if they did so poorly, seemed to genuinely.
83, 87.
Respect.
Right. I am so glad that everyone here is at least a little caught up on their prayers. It is not uncommon days for the common folk to just expect the priest to pray before them.
Yeah, and then
Luckily, the Arconi is trying to change this.
Last month.
Yeah.
He is trying to encourage literacy amongst the commoners, and it brings me great joy to know that more people are going to be able to read her words.
And read normally.
Been a lot.
Yes, but most importantly, that they too can engage with the faith.
Yeah.
He gets up from his knees. I suppose then it is time to continue upon our journey.
Yes.
And you, he points to Chistav. Your playing was most exceptional. It seems you know much. Are
Just-
you perhaps of noble birth to know so much of the prayers? Or perhaps ex-priesthood?
I'm neither of those. I'm just a very devout scholar in my years of being able to learn.
Roll the appropriate roll whispered to me. You know which one. He looks at you and nods his head knowingly. Yes, I suppose so. I would like to talk to you later then about your prayers and your faith, given that you know so much. It is always good to talk to other faithful.
Well,
I'll look forward to it.
All right.
continue going to town.
He continues walking to the forest, and eventually it reaches evening, and you find yourself in a small village. Only a handful of buildings in a clearing.
This is quaint.
There appear to be a few small farms as well, and the largest building being a simple bakery. Welcome to the village.
It's a very nice village. Very quaint. Very...
Yes, 'tis the village of Iredor.
Hmm.
My cousin lives in the bakery. He bakes the bread so that, the village stays nice and well fed.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I need to get back into speaking common more often. I'm starting to speak more and more in rhyme as I speak Rovic.
Oh. Who loves that? No?
In
So
any
what-
case, I will go talk to my cousin. In the meantime, you are free to look around.
I want to look around. Check out
We'll go
the
explore a bit.
I want to check out.
I'll be searching mostly for a tavern or
Well,
somewhere
they
we can
said
stay
they
at.
already said there was no tavern.
No, I said there are only a few buildings,
Yeah.
Yeah.
along with the bakery.
Is
Like
there a
earlier,
tavern
I
though?
didn't-
I think you said.
Well, give me a perception. No.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
It
Wow.
appears to be a handful of homes and the bakery.
Can I?
That's it.
Alright, well, huh?
Mine.
Nothing. We should look for a place to stay. Maybe if we talk
We
to
could-
Baker.
Yeah, we could stay. I could do my little, jazz in.
Yeah, maybe you can persuade the baker to
Yeah.
let us stay with them. Hopefully
Do you
our
go to the
good
bakery
graces
then?
with his cousin would.
I'm going
Yeah,
to the bakery.
that's my plan.
I want.
All right, who's going where?
I'm going to the bakery.
Bakery gang.
All right, Tancred and Coven are going to the bakery.
Perfect.
There are a few other
Well,
places
you've a
you
new
can all
nickname.
go as well.
Oh
You
my
could go.
God.
Yeah.
You can go
What else
into
is there?
That's
You
what
can
it's
go into the
about.
forest. You can look at the farms. You can talk to some of the residents. You could go knock on some random people's homes if you like.
Okay.
And I think I'm just gonna follow with the other two to the bakery.
Yeah.
I'm not
I'll
gonna
follow.
go knocking on random people's homes.
I
Ding
would.
dong.
Well, there are also just some villagers out and about.
I'm just gonna go to the bakery. I wanna just check it out. Once see how How nice the bakery.
I'm gonna look around on the farms.
Okay.
Yeah, on the side, you can roll stuff.
We'll start with the farms first. You enter the farms, and they're vast, golden fields of wheat. It appears some of it's just been freshly harvested, and there are a few of the villagers out there working the fields.
Plus, like the cash, I can cash.
It being such a small village, it sure seems to be well fed.
And 200 of
I'm
that
impressed.
cash.
Good.
You may make really any sort of skill check here you like, provided you can justify why you're doing it.
To be fair, I just didn't want to join the others.
Wow.
Whoa, damn.
Wow. Well, while you're here, how about you do something as well? Roleplay is the lifeblood of D&D, which means that, well, everybody needs to get into that swing. And I guess we're better to start than with random villager number 1.
Cool, my favorite villager.
They're not gonna.
Much better than random villager number 2.
Have you? Oh no, have you heard of random villager number 3? That one's a little crazy.
We don't want to talk about
Oh no.
He's a little out there.
We don't talk about random villager number 3.
We don't talk about boxing say.
There is no word.
No more boxing say.
Okay.
Alright.
There's also no war on Ludendorff.
Alright. Shut your traps.
There's no word.
Sindar, is there anything else you want to do?
Not really currently. I wanted to look at some herbs around there or the forest.
Okay. You then I'll say this. You go to the forest edge to look for herbs. Roll me either nature or survival. You find a good chunk of herbs. You're not quite sure what they do, but you do know that they are relatively rare, and they seem to be growing around the outskirts of these farms.
Then I take a few, not all of them, so that I can grow back. So that I
Okay.
don't just steal all of them.
Add then, we'll call it 6 ounces random herbs. And mark them as being from Idoria, which I will put into the Discord.
Alright.
Do you have it marked down?
Yes.
Very good. I suppose that will end your interaction. And now we switch gears to the bakery, where Harper, Tristov, Tancred, and Coven have gathered. As Sindar slinks off over to the fields, you all stand in front of the baker's door, and you can hear a small amount of shouting inside.
Can we like maybe try and hear what they're shouting about?
Yeah. Can we?
Would you like to give me perception?
I'm rolling
Okay.
it. I'm rolling it too.
Sounds
wait.
fun. Find it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Harper, you also want to give a roll or not?
Yeah, sorry, I zoned out.
I spent 40 bucks in gas today.
Go not the.
Well, Tancred, Coven, Harper. You hear the shouting, and it's a little muffled through the walls, but it seems to be over something about the priesthood is all you can really catch. As most of you don't speak Arovic.
Oh shit! I
Or
forgot
sorry,
about
not Arovic, Golkite. They will be speaking Golkite.
You guys want to go inside?
that. Wait, anyone understand Golkite here? I'm
No.
just gonna ask the group.
Who is it?
Anyone?
You
No.
only catch the word for priesthood because Golkite doesn't have a word for priesthood, so it's a loan word from common.
Ooh.
Hmm.
You want to knock
Okay,
on the
well,
door, go inside.
It's gonna be a bit awkward, but yeah, I'll follow you, Bard.
You
Gonna knock.
open
good
the
with
door
words.
and you see Ecock and a taller man arguing, but when you open the door, they both freeze.
Hey.
What brings you into the bakery before I am finished conversing with my good cousin here?
It's getting kind of cold inside, and Mr. And I gotta pee.
Are they speaking Arabic or Golkite or what?
I gotta.
Ecock addressed you in common.
It's gonna. We could leave. I just gotta. Too excited,
Sorry, we didn't mean to intrude, but would you like a moment? We can leave if you want to continue your argument.
He looks over to his cousin and he says something in Golkite, which I believe would be a Tristove exclusive in this case.
Oh,
Or
So I will just message you what they say.
But they should have taken out the.
Anyway.
They should have tried to take it out the 18th.
gonna get messaged as secret.
And ask.
My cousin says it will be fine, but we have to leave in the morning. I'm afraid some family trouble is to blame here. My apologies.
It's fine. We were gonna leave in the morning anyway. He's out back for the night.
We'd pay you handsomely just for any lodgings you have, and of course we'll be needing some bread and
I want to know if you
pastries maybe.
The cousin just looks at you blankly. They clearly don't speak common.
Oh shit. Ikok, would you mind translating for us, please?
He has already agreed to put you up for no compensation.
Oh, that's mighty helpful of you. Thank you.
Of course, like I said, these are good, faithful people.
I'm gonna find one.
Much appreciated.
Solia always says to help travelers along their way.
Yep.
Now, it is still some time before it becomes dark out, but you can look through the rest of the town, what little there is, I suppose.
Yeah. I want to go do that.
We'd like to, thank you. We appreciate all your help.
I will note it is the early evening, Coven.
Okay.
And going to bed will effectively put you out of the roleplay until the morning.
I'm not going to bed. I'm gonna go vibe. Go on.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go outside and try and find Sindar.
I'm gonna, can I play music in the streets?
Sure, give me a performance roll
Alright.
to see how well you play said music.
What were you playing?
It's a mediocre performance. You seem to draw more eyes for the fact that you are playing music in the street than the fact that than for the music itself.
You got okay.
What are you playing? Like what type of music?
I'm a material girl.
Hey, it's the summer.
Material girl.
I will note it can't be a modern song.
Like I meant
What
like
kind of instrument
instrument,
do you play?
yeah.
What instruments do you
Yeah.
have
Violin.
on you? Do you have
You
violin?
wouldn't be able to
violin on
play
you?
modern songs because they don't exist.
I have a vial. The vial. That's it.
Well, so much for best decide the content, is what I'll say.
Mayana just seems to chuckle at that.
I honestly forgot she was here for a hot minute.
Wait, can I roll insight on the chuckle?
Sure.
Yes.
Put him in his bed and gave his bone.
Oh.
She seems to be amused by your comment.
Oh, that's it. Okay. Alright.
I'm just gonna
Sometimes it's just not that deep.
stop playing. I'm just gonna stop playing.
You can't give up.
Okay, I'll continue playing.
Well, before you stop playing, what is everybody else doing?
I'm
Yeah, so,
going with the hired meat shield. So
Thank you for using my
Alright.
preferred pronouns.
exactly.
Travel with Tancred to go find
Yeah.
Sundar.
I mean, he's the only person like I actually know, so I'm not gonna go with the other people.
Harper,
I'm
What you
just
doing?
following like a lost puppy.
You're
You've
not
been
really sure
silent
what
this
you're
entire
doing.
time. You're just,
No, I'm just here.
following behind.
I mean, no
I
one's
will
even.
note this.
Observing.
Y'all all got a role play unless you want me to forcibly drag you out.
I'm observing right now. It's okay.
Okay.
It's kind of the whole thing for Harper, so it's
Harper's
it's
got to
okay.
take some time to get comfortable with us, open up. We have to have our together near death experience, and then we'll all bond together after.
The best way to bond.
That wasn't an idea.
Meat/shield. Meat/shield. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna go find Cinder. I think everyone.
I
So
mean,
far,
I'm
okay.
going to go with you.
Everyone excluding COVID then looks for Sindar. And Sindar's just out in the farm fields, coming back with a small bag of herbs. What an adventure you've all gone on.
Wow, you've really got some good bonds. What are you carrying there, Cinder?
Collected a few herbs. Maybe they're useful sometime.
Herbs. Do you have any proficiency with medicine? Maybe they're medicinal.
Well, I don't exactly know what all of the herbs are.
Would you
just,
like to roll
but I'm-
nature to identify the herbs?
Ooh.
you just picked herbs. It could have been poisonous.
Well, I'm clearly alive, so it's not.
For now.
Stellar logic.
Whew.
Can I also have a look at what they are carrying?
Well, Sure.
Well, it's in a bag, so not really. Unless they open up the bag.
Were you gonna open up the bag for me?
let me quickly open up the bag.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh my god!
Oh, well, I'm
You
closing
both-
the bag
You
again.
both think what has been picked is straight poison.
All right.
Wait.
Wait. Since I'm there, do I get a chance to inspect this too, just for fun?
Sure.
I'm also gonna look,
The bag has been opened.
and I'm like,
Good.
I'll join in. Or yeah, there it is.
That's not too bad.
all right. So how do I get to make fun of them? They're both screaming that it's poison now.
Poison is also useful sometimes. Okay.
Did you have gloves when you picked it? Did you pick
I
it with
am
bare hands?
clearly alive. I don't have any.
It could be
I
getting
don't
into
have
your
anything
bloodstream.
on
It could
there.
be killing you.
I
like,
don't have
as-
any wounds on my hands, so I guess I'm fine.
All right.
I'm gonna drop in some
Those of
knowledge
you
to
who
you
have
too.
succeeded got some. Those of you who succeeded or partially succeeded, or at least didn't fail, have received messages.
Okay, well, Sindar, throw it away. I mean, we don't, like, come on.
No,
like,
do not.
it's-
Don't throw those
it's
away,
probably
Sindar.
poison.
Hold on. Don't throw them away.
It's poison.
They're not
I've
poison.
had I recognize it. It's poison.
Tancred, they're not poison. They are literally, they're used in perfume. They're
Are
not
you sure?
poison.
Do you? Because I recognize it, and I think it's poison.
I don't think you recognize it correctly. And I can tell you it's used in perfume. I may have purchased a few of them before.
Are you sure though?
Yes. You can see right there by the insert plant description that it's not poisonous.
I rather trust a stranger than a knight when it comes to herbs.
Sindar, I will remind you, you are also under the impression that it is poison.
I am aware, but I rather trust someone else than myself.
You know what? Just because Tancred is being very stubborn, would you like to give a persuasion roll?
Persuasion roll?
You gotta persuade me.
Oh my god.
Otherwise, I'm just
Oh
gonna
my
be like
God.
being.
Oh my
I am
God.
convinced this is poison.
Oh my god.
Tancred, this shit is straight poison, and you don't know why they're lying to you, but they are.
I'm just gonna take a few steps back from
In
Sindar.
fact,
I don't know
it
what
might be
Sindar's
deadly
planning.
when sprayed.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna take a few steps back and just like, I'm just gonna watch. Just if that bag comes anywhere near to me, I'm gonna take another step back.
Sindar, could you show me where you got these so perhaps we could get a few more?
Why would you want more?
Why would I not want more?
It's poison.
And if you
Might
think
be
it's
poison, but
poisonous,
maybe it's useful.
yeah, if you think it's so poisonous, which it's not, then perhaps it could still be useful.
Okay, well at least use gloves. Okay, someone's gotta have gloves here.
I have gloves on. I'm wearing
There we go.
gloves.
I'm happy then. Good.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
You see
Go
my
to the place
gloves?
then. Follow me.
Well, you've all touched it. It's clearly not poisonous to the touch.
Exactly.
Yeah, but what if I put?
It's
what if I-
poisonous to the breathe.
Wait, no, I shouldn't be breathing. Wait, I'm covering my mouth
my
right now. I'm
God.
just holding my breath, like.
Maybe,
This is zombie.
Tancred, maybe if you're so worried about inhaling the spores of perfume plants,
Look,
you
I
should
don't trust
leave.
things that smell nice. Okay.
You don't trust things that smell nice?
You know.
How
Okay.
how could you not trust something that smells nice?
Look, I'm comfortable with mud and scum. Okay.
And
I
that's
just-
disgusting.
That's why
It is, to be fair.
he doesn't get bitches.
I mean, that's why I'm covered in mud right now.
They, a bunch of villagers have kind of started just watching the display, with Tancred shouting about the poisonous nature of the herbs.
God.
Is the barter friendship origin?
The townsfolk also look at Tristov and Sindar oddly, given that to them it seems they want to gather more poison.
Oh my god.
They're gonna think we're like trying to poison them. You've really turned the populace against us, guys. I can't believe you do this.
I'm still jamming out. Dude.
Well-
You know, sometimes poison is used in medicine to reverse.
Roll medicine, would you know that?
Oh my god. It's just Tristov over
Would
here,
you know
like,
that?
having a breakdown over this.
Mother?
Oh,
Yes, you would. You would know that some poisons can be used in antidotes. But
Sindar,
you know that for some poisons, this is not the case, and you aren't sure about this particular plant.
Oh my god.
The only thing you know is that it's poison.
Sindar, I think we should go collect more of this poison and, like, have the village not stare at us.
An older villager
Good call.
approaches. and he starts raving at you in Golkite.
Oh my god.
That one's in time.
Well, like
What
angrily.
in damnation, what are you doing? Why are you getting poisoned?
Okay, well, I don't speak Golkite, so I don't know what he's saying.
It's okay. It's not poison, don't worry about it.
Cinder,
Why?
I will remind you, you were under the
Like,
pretense
Cinder,
that
you
it
think
is
it's
you
poison.
think it's poison.
You think it's poison, Cinder?
This is the best. I'm just here.
I remind you, there have only been bad rolls in this regard.
Hey,
The majority of the
no,
party is under the impression it is poison.
The good roll was me knowing what it is, okay?
Oh, this is great. This is a wonderful.
Like, I don't know how you haven't like gone to wash your hands, Cinder, because I mean, we both think it's poison, and you picked it, and come on.
Well, clearly it's not
I am
poison
not
with the
that
touch.
Well, I
Yes.
mean,
This is just.
true, but what if they eat some food with their hands and then?
Stop
okay.
it!
I'm gonna
gathering poison?
I'm gonna take out my water sling. I think I have one. My water skin.
Old man alone. We're gonna get
Do you have fun though?
Yeah. I'm gonna take out my water skin and I'm gonna like pour some water on Cinder's hands.
Interesting.
Are you wasting all of our water?
It's worth it. Okay, we just arrived here, okay? We just started the journey. I don't want our only spellcaster that I know of to fucking die immediately.
Can I stop jamming?
You
out?
know I'm a spellcaster.
Yeah, Coven, I'll say this. You've stopped jamming out at this point. You've probably also approached, trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
I mean, you said only spellcaster.
Well,
How long have I known you?
I thought we were keeping it under wraps.
No.
I mean, Trisglove. I mean, Trisglove, okay. Trisglove.
Would anyone like
You
to give
told
me
me to-
perception checks with disadvantage because this is all very distracting?
I'm doing one.
I am now actively screaming in Tancred's mind.
I'm just trying to understand.
To the fact that I'm just screaming such unintelligible thoughts that he takes a second to like actually grab his head or something at this headache
I
he's
put
getting.
my hands over my ears, like I like crouch down a bit.
Coven, you don't notice anything as you approach the mess. Everyone involved in the mess, I'll just say this. You're not noticing anything because you're involved in this mess.
I'm going to get up the top.
Look, okay,
What is
go.
It's just like in your mind, like it's Trisklov, not it's Trisklov Lorthal.
I said Trisglove. I said that.
But I like the fact that it's though no one knows that like I'm screaming in your mind, so it's just like you looking like you're having like a breakdown over this.
Actually, I can see why people aren't why Cinder isn't listening.
What
to
in
me.
tarnation is going on?
I think he's tired and needs to go take a nap.
He's drunk.
Can you speak Golkite?
Don't worry, old
Shit,
man.
I can't.
Everything is okay.
Wait, did someone say drink? Is there? Okay, wait. I'm gonna go up to the old guy.
Okay, well,
Hey, do you have any booze around here? Hey, how's it going?
Let me stop putting mental bricks down. He's drunk.
Oh shit!
you don't
Uh,
speak
wait.
Golkite, nerd.
Cinder, ask if they have booze, okay? Say I will pay
No.
finally. Why not?
Harkin,
I am not a fan of booze.
Harkin. What are you guys? What happened?
Who's talking?
I don't know. Say your name, man.
I said it's Tancred.
Tancred?
Tancred, there, whatever.
Tancred.
Tancred.
There we go.
What?
What's up?
Happened?
What's
What
going
happened?
on?
Look, okay,
What are you doing with the poison?
I'll tell you what's happening, okay? So,
I only
Cinder
understand
here-
one word of what's being said, and it was poison. And I
Cinder
remind
here-
you, this is still in Golkite.
Oh yeah.
I'm just
Cin-
gonna stare at everyone and be like, everyone who's in the mist, just say,
All I'll say is don't let Cinder touch you because if they do, you will die. Okay?
He doesn't even
He
understand
looks
you.
alarmed at the word die.
Oh man.
Cinder, you then hear him
This
shout,
old man.
"We're gonna die! We're gonna die!
No, I'm not
It's
gonna
not poison and we're gonna die!"
I'm leaving. I'm done. I'm done.
This is just a mess. I should have stayed at home.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Sindar, what if let's de-escalate
Well,
this
roll
and
stealth
like
to
leave?
slink away.
Yeah.
You're trying to slink away quietly. Give me a nice
Oh,
stealth
God.
roll.
Oh, no.
I trade for this.
Wait, are we slinking
only
away?
Well, I will note this. Tristov, Centaur, Tancred, you're too central. You can't really sneak away from this.
Yeah.
Away, I don't
Yeah, no. Why would I want to slink away? I'm
This is a
trying to.
Oven and Harper exclusive.
I'm telling Sindar to try and talk to the guy
Tristan
about news.
really did not want this to happen.
Yeah.
Oh.
Coven, you unsuccessfully slink away. Everyone kind of knows that you're walking away, but they also know you're not really involved with this.
God.
I don't want to do it.
Oh.
Oh, God.
They all see Harper slink away, but they seem much more focused on the screaming old man and looking at the pouch of herbs Sindar has.
I'm gonna go to Harper and be like, what the fuck?
All right, I'm just gonna. Okay, I've tried convincing Sindar to talk to the old man. I'll just take out my
No.
Do I have a wineskin? Shit, I don't have any alcohol. Fuck. And I'll go up to the old man and just say, "Do you have alcohol?"
Oh my God.
You should
We're gonna die!
No. This is why I prefer the forest over villages.
What, you prefer the forest where all the poison is?
Can I just?
I like the best part of this to
Everyone.
me is that Sindar is refusing to fix it. She can
No.
clear it up.
Everyone, I can
It
clear
would be
this
hard.
isn't poison. Let
This
me
is
just
important.
eat it.
Oh,
No,
God.
oh my god. Okay, well, we. Alright.
Poison us.
Well, I guess there's 5 of us now. Oh well. I'll start digging a grave. It's okay. It's okay. I'll put you to rest.
The villagers start to panic and they start running inside their homes.
This is just great. I believe there goes our place to stay. We all have to sleep in the forest.
No, we won't. Okay, I'm just gonna I'm starting to panic now that I've actually fucked things up. So I'm gonna try and slink away.
You don't know that you fucked things up. You don't know what they're saying.
What, I hear them shouting. Everyone's shouting in the village.
That's
Sindar,
true.
Sindar, I'll
Hey,
join
guys.
you.
I'm
Yes,
just gonna go
please
back to
do.
the bakery. I give up.
Can I try and slink away, or is everyone gone so I can just walk away?
Everyone's left. They
Okay.
ran into their homes and they're watching from their windows. Specifically, they're watching Sindar
Oh no.
as the poison.
We vanished. Not gonna be forced to look outside. Kidding. Oh my
Alright.
god.
Go to the forest quickly.
I'm going with Sindar.
I do not like being stared at.
Yeah,
Neither
I-
do
I mean-
I.
I'm just
As
gonna go
soon
to the
as-
bakery, sit against the wall, and just watch them.
As soon as you both slink off to the forest, you notice that the townspeople come out of their homes, and many of the men have picked up pitchforks inside.
Oh no!
Oh, God.
We must fight to defend our village!
I'm just
The old man leads the charge, with a shitty helmet and sword.
Oh. How many are there?
There's like 12 of them.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna shoot up and just back away, slowly, wait, I'll put my hands up in
No,
the
you're
air
in the
and-
bakery by this point.
Oh, I'm inside. Oh, okay.
The only people who see this are Sindar and Tristan.
I think we're just gonna head farther into the forest at this point.
I would clear you in.
They're gonna poison our water!
I don't know what he's saying, so I just see them coming out with pitchforks yelling, and I'm like, guys, I think we gotta go, Sindar.
Yes, he
Our
said
party is
that we're gonna poison his water,
we're gonna
which is
poison
not
the
true.
water.
Why would
Put
we?
poison in the water.
If I was gonna poison something, why would I poison the water? Then I can't drink the water.
Exactly.
Yeah. Also, this isn't poison.
I would much rather poison their food. I mean, what?
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 remind me to not take food from you. I'm gonna keep my food away from you.
I would never poison someone who's helping me to accomplish my mission.
This is great. The party's split. Some of them are in the woods, the others are in the bakery, and there's an angry mob of peasants between them. Let's go to the bakery, where Harper, Coven, and Tancred have
We're
gone
just like
inside.
setting up camp while they're inside.
Yes. Let's just set up the camp.
You all can hear faint shouting from outside.
Well, something happened. Anyway. What happened?
I mean, I assume it's just a carry one of them just being like,
Ecock just turns to look at you, and he's like, What the hell is happening out there?
I'm gonna tell him I don't even know. Something happened.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
Oh wait, is he talking in common?
Yeah, common.
I didn't do anything.
We didn't do anything, okay? Just there was a slight misunderstanding, okay?
What was the misunderstanding that is causing so much shouting?
Basically, one of our travelers with us, they picked some herbs, and I mean, it turns out it's poison, okay? And now they're arguing about whether it's poison or not. I mean, we know it's poison, so I don't know why they're arguing. But it's a big misunderstanding. I think it's best if everyone just goes to bed and sleeps.
I'm going to go outside and I'm going to inspect this, and you are all coming with me.
No.
Okay, yeah, sure. I mean, we'll go clear up this matter. That's fair enough. Yeah.
I don't want to go.
He turns to his cousin and says something in Golkite before turning back.
What did you tell him?
I swear to God, or Goddess rather.
We are the worst. We are the worst people ever.
Why are you saying that? Well, we're not the ones that picked poison. Why are you saying we're the worst?
Because we're a party.
Oh, we're a party? Oh.
Why are you saying oh?
That's cute.
For a party, you sure seem to be disjointed.
We just met. We just met. Okay, literally
he
today.
also looks around. Hey, where is that other woman who is traveling with you all?
Oh.
I was about to say, where is she?
Oh no. Oh.
Wait. Which one?
The one with the blue eyes and the brown hair that is short.
If we go find her instead of you guys. How about you?
Whatever, we have to solve this now before there is an incident.
Let's solve this.
I have never heard him so angry in my life.
I'm not in the main issue of this, so I could maybe.
You are coming with. I do not know what your roles are.
Come with Bud, alright? Look, worst case scenario, you play some violin, you calm the crowd. It's all gonna work out, yeah?
Oh yeah, you got a lot of big hope in me, but a lot of faith.
Solia above. He opens up the bakery door and sees the mob, and then he turns back. What have you done?
I'm just gonna.
Do we see it?
Yeah, you see the mob.
my eyes just widen. I'm just like, what the fuck did those two do? I mean, so I'm gonna walk out with them.
He runs over to them shouting in Golkite. And I will note, the only person who speaks Golkite is not present, so nobody knows what's being said, other than Ecock is just trying to talk to them and seems to be calming them down.
Thank God.
Okay, I'll walk up with them and just like stand behind them, like just completely unaware of what they're saying. Just
you see the old man point to you a few times, shouting emphatically.
I'm gonna awkwardly.
And then he points at the woods where Centaur and Trista slinked off to.
I'm gonna awkwardly just like stay behind.
Just hiding behind me.
Yeah, you're tall enough.
Yeah. I'm like a foot taller than you.
How could you try?
Joking.
I mean, I have no idea what's happening. It's just pointing at me and like. I'm just okay. I didn't. I mean, they can't.
Finally, after a couple minutes, turns back to you. He said that you said something about the poison, and then the only other word he understood that you said was die. What in tarnation?
Sorry, I got it wrong. Okay, I was talking about a dice game. I was talking about die. You know, like a pair of die.
Roll deception.
Shit.
This deception's gonna be so bad. I'm gonna have
Oh, that's not too bad.
Why are you lying to me? This is critical.
Well, no, okay. I saw some poison, but I was. Someone said
No,
it's,
I
it's
understand
perfume.
that they have poison in their possession.
Yeah, but
But what
look,
did you
okay.
say that made them think they were all going to die?
Again, it was dice. Dice.
I know you are lying to me. Do not repeat the lie again.
I'm going to think up and just say I wasn't there, but being told the word die probably had misconceptions because poison equals death. Maybe something like that, you know? I'm just gonna
We
sit
were,
back.
we were just arguing about whether or not it was just some herbs, okay? Actually, you live here. You should probably know about these herbs, right? So
Why would I know about herbs?
because
I'm
you live
a
right
priest.
next to the herbs.
He's a
You live
priest.
like no,
Yeah,
not the
and?
priest. Sorry, the people in the village. Sorry, I turned to the person in the village. I mean, we were just arguing about these herbs, okay?
He doesn't
And
not
what
understand you.
what they are. So maybe
No,
okay.
they don't speak common, right?
Yeah, okay, maybe you can translate for me, right?
He just translates it to them and they nod and they were like, and they seem to nod and then they say something back to Ikar. They say that they don't know what the herbs do. They've not been growing there for terribly long. They just left them alone.
I see. Well, we just had a minor disagreement, okay? I thought I recognized them. I might be wrong. I'm probably wrong, but we're just looking at herbs. We're not doing anything.
We're not.
It's
like,
all a big misunderstanding.
We're not gonna break your process. We're gonna kill people.
I can't believe I invited you people to stay in my cousin's bakery.
So sorry. I deeply apologize for the actions of my other party members. That were so immature of them.
Yeah, I mean, why would they pick? Like, they came to this place and they just started to pick herbs. That's rude. Okay, we're guests in this village, and like, I just wanted to have a good sleep, and then we'll be off. But I want to apologize for my terrible party members who
Well,
would
now
do
we don't
such a
even know
thing.
where they are.
They're probably in the woods. Just let them. I don't know.
Half
any
your
of them.
party is missing.
Who cares? Who cares? Who cares?
No.
Look,
The
okay.
elf and the robed woman are both missing. And so is that other woman as well. Near half your party is gone.
We should probably find that other woman. The other party, they'll fend for themselves. Who cares?
All right. Okay. Colin, do you wanna go retrieve them? Okay. I'll stay with Mayana. Mary. I'll stay with Mary and I'll look after her. You go find them.
God, I don't know any of them properly. I know you know one of them.
What? It doesn't. I mean, just play your violin. They'll hear it. Look, okay, we'll bring them back. They can explain, and we'll all put this to rest. Everyone can eat some food and go to sleep, and it'll all be better in the morning.
I'm gonna go walk in the woods, and I'm trying to find the other party members. I'm gonna scoff the Targreen before I do. No way.
I got one.
Tarkreed. Shake my hand.
Targreen. Right? Is that right?
No.
Oh, I can't say it right. Okay, I'm not.
Tancred.
Tancred. There, is that right? Tancred.
Yeah.
Look, I'm going to tell the villagers to search for them in small bands. I really hope for your sake that they have not gone far into the woods, what with it becoming dark soon.
I'm playing music.
I'm sure they haven't gone far. They were just here. I'm sure it'll be fine.
And with that, we cut over to Tristov and Sindar, who see the exchange from a very far distance.
Do we have to roll perception or do we see this?
Oh, you see it, but you definitely can't hear anything, even with a high perception roll.
Are you sure?
All you would have heard is indistinct shouting at best.
Can I see their mouth?
You can see their mouth.
You know, I
Are
have
you going
those
to try to?
good-
Are you going to try to lip read?
You know, I have that feed.
Oh,
Do you?
Yeah,
forgot.
observant.
damn.
Well, in that case, let me look over it to see its exact wording. And okay, yeah.
Interesting.
You know that they have diffused the situation generally, and that there are small bands coming out to search around for you.
And
So
I don't know this information, so
Nope.
unless I share it with you,
Will you?
will you?
I will.
Thus far, you've not really shared a lot of information.
I literally just know your name, so
So apparently, the people calmed down, but they're searching for us. I am not quite sure if they're searching for us to bring us back, if they search for us to. Yes.
well, I'm okay. So I think we shouldn't head too far into the woods since it is going to be getting dark.
No, we should not, but
But also, I don't want to get caught.
me neither. I feel like we should stay low and avoid them. I mean, I'm pretty sure we can hear them walking.
Can I look
You can.
around for somewhere to hide?
Why don't you both roll me stealth?
Oh, wrong
Oh,
one.
no.
Not
Shit.
you, Tancred.
I didn't.
No.
Fuck! I just wasted
What?
my
Oh, no,
good
wait,
roll
that's
on
the
the wrong
deception
thing.
I was like,
Damn.
what? I didn't roll stealth.
Well, this is awkward.
You both hide behind trees.
Okay. I'll see where
The
this
trees,
goes.
notably, are too small. But believing strongly in the concept of if I can't see you, you can't see me,
Isn't
you
that how
turn
it
your
works?
back and hope that they won't find you.
I'm using my spell that I can use without expending a spell slot using Shadow Touch.
Oh my god, how
Sindar,
dare you?
you look over to Tristov, and Tristov is just gone.
Oh, okay, goodbye. Time to keep walking. Just left behind already. Oh my god.
Well, let's see.
Wait, okay,
Villagers-
hold on.
The villagers don't get
I
any
got
bonuses
this.
to their perception, so
Wait,
we'll
okay.
see.
I can still talk in Sindar's mind, okay? I can scare Sindar by talking in the mind, and I can like use this to guide out of the way of the patrols. But I would have
that
to
doesn't really
terrify
matter.
Sindar. Oh, it's not gonna matter. Then I'm not gonna terrify Sindar by talking in their mind.
The villagers
Awfully nice.
do not find you, and you venture ever deeper into the forest. However, you can still hear them nearby searching through.
This is great, all alone.
I'm still.
like
I
I'm
can
used to.
walk, right? Like as long as I'm still concentrating on this. Like I don't have to stay
yep.
still. Okay, so I'm following. Still I'm still following Sindar from a little bit of a distance.
It's not like they know you're there.
Yeah, I'm just saying that like I'm not just standing in the center of the woods.
Alone. But I need to continue my mission, so I have to go back at some time. What? Maybe tomorrow. For the night, I stay in the woods. Setting up a small camp near a river. If I can find one. A small one, maybe. Or any source of water.
So do you travel until you find one? Or do you just look around for one near where you are?
I just look around for one nearby.
You do not find one.
This is upsetting.
Only someone could create water.
If only someone could.
How far are these like is it safe to say that we're like a decent distance away now? Like can
Yeah.
we still hear them? Okay.
You can still hear them a bit, but they're clearly off in the distance.
Okay. So
And I will note, it's
Oh.
almost 100% dark out now.
Nice.
The sun's light is on its last legs. which means effectively they will not be finding you for the night.
Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna stop being invisible. So you're just
Oh my
gonna like look
God.
over, and I've been just like chilling, like right over there.
Where did you just come from?
Oh, I've been here the whole time, actually.
You've been gone.
No, I've been here. I've been following you around. You just didn't see me. I'm not stealthy, you know? Yeah.
Okay.
So are we gonna set up camp here? Because I think I'm gonna stay with you. Safety in numbers, and also I don't want to go back.
Well, yeah, we should set up a camp, but I believe we should not play with fire, given they're still searching for us. I mean, I of course can barely see anything, but we should still not play with fire.
That's fair. I think we should get our little camp set up before it's like fairly dark though, right? I have dark vision, so.
All right, you will all want to adjust the volume on Fredboat when he comes in with the new music.
Oh
all right?
God, is this gonna get me copyright strikes on Twitch?
I don't know.
Just
give him a cloud, it won't.
If I were you, I would record. What's happening?
I
Oh wait, I
can't
have to tell the bot
record.
it can come in.
I can't record, so
I've been recording for.
I don't have enough storage to record this.
Well,
Just delete some.
copyrighted. It's copyrighted. I don't care. I'm vibing. Did it anyway.
All right, let's see. Come on.
Can't wait.
Read text chat. Never mind, the bot is being dumb, so we will leave it.
All right.
So you're gonna sing us a song yourself, right?
No.
Oh,
Aw,
damn.
come on. Be a
Not
boy.
today.
Come on. Be funny.
Oh.
Do that.
Oh.
Ooh.
Bonk. Bonk.
Do you have a bedroll?
I do not have a bedroll, but I can keep lookout since I only need to sleep for 4 hours, so I can keep lookout while you sleep.
I see, alright. Sounds like a plan.
Just setting up a bedroll on the ground.
Yeah. Well, what else am I supposed to do? I can hardly sleep on the trees.
That's true.
I believe I would fall if I set a bedroll up there. And it would certainly not be as comfortable as on the leaves on the ground, if there are any.
Understandable.
So, what's your life look like till now? Just talk a little bit.
No. I grew up in Lareem. And I've been,
far away.
I've been traveling around a lot. After a few 100 years somewhere, it's gotten pretty boring, so I like to go to new places.
I agree with that. I also travel around a lot for researches.
What type of things are you researching?
Mostly the monsters around the regions. They're very interesting, to say the least.
Is there anything in this area that we should be concerned about?
Well, I've
Roll
come
nature.
to this. Oh, wait.
Ooh. Who's rolling nature?
Sindar for sure. You if you want to.
I just roll for fun.
Yeah. neither of you being native to the Gulkite Forest, you're not overly familiar with the threats that live in it. However, you are aware that the Gulkite Forests are some of the wildest and deadliest within the Empire.
Oh, and we're just chilling in them. That's fine.
And with that, I would like to know, what are both of your passive perceptions?
Oh.
This will be on your sheet. Fortunately, there is no active check for you to make here.
14.
And you, Sindar?
Which is where? I can't
It's
find
below
it
your
right now.
skills. And
It's below
above
your
your
skills.
proficiencies.
And yours is actually specific, so I'll do yours for you because you have observance, so that gives +5 bonus to your passive perception. And even without it, you get. Okay, so passive perception is going to be. Yeah.
16.
Well, it'll be with the +5, that would be 21.
Yeah.
So, Tristov, you don't notice it.
God.
However, Sindar, you notice a presence lurking in the woods. It seems to be humanoid, but you're not sure how humanoid.
I feel kind of watched. Do you feel that as well, or am I going crazy? It could be the villagers, but
I mean, I don't notice anything. Do you think it's just the villagers? I don't think they'd be out though. It's pretty dark
no,
by
I
now.
feel like they're in a different direction than this presence coming from. Maybe, just maybe, we should not stay here. I feel like we should pack our things again, my bedroll, and
As you begin packing, dark clouds start to seep in overhead, and it begins to rain heavily.
Of course it does.
You would both know that this is unusual for the area. In fact, it doesn't seem to rain here all that often, and this seems like these clouds are going to be very, very powerful.
I'm thinking we should hurry up and try to get back to the town. You know, if they're all sleeping, we could probably get there pretty quick without being noticed.
indeed should. Well, I got my bedroll. Let's just walk, run quickly.
Quickly go.
As you
go,
both
yes.
take your packs and run, you may make one check of your choice. It could be any check, provided you can justify why you're doing it.
Well, I'm just gonna go with good old perception. Ooh.
I think I'm going to do the same. Oh.
Fuck.
Tristov, you're much too interested in running, and you run quickly, but you notice little, only noticing just enough to make sure you don't fall over. Sindar, however, you see ahead of you a single red eye opens, and you immediately know it's the humanoid presence.
Well, I feel like we should walk the other way. This does not seem good.
He seems to be, or they seem to be standing between you and the town.
Yes.
Did you just like stop running and I turned? I'm like, oh wait, why'd you stop?
Yes. I just stopped.
Sindar?
Maybe you should stop too.
Hey, I
feel like you
stop
should
and I'm
not
like-
continue.
If you stop running, you also notice the single red eye in the distance, staring at you.
That's not good.
Indeed. Wow.
Allow me
What are we gonna do?
to
Oh,
add
God.
to your journals.
Can't wait.
Maybe it was a bad idea to walk that deeply into the woods.
Maybe I
Just
shouldn't have
maybe.
followed you into the woods.
You see a crack of lightning, and afterwards, the figure holds a lit lantern. And you both see that figure, which, if it didn't show to you, let me know.
Oh, I see
I
it.
should have.
I see it too.
And I forgot to set it up so that my thing, which is set to player mode, could also see it. So we'll just go here. That's what they look like. Very good. He just stands there. Tristov, make a religion check. You can feel the power of the fathomless rippling off of him.
Oh? Oh, goddamn.
And this is the part where you are both going to be dragged into secret info and or actions.
Oh.
Be seeing the rest of you around in a little bit.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Oh, God.
The figure just continues to stare.
Here, give me 2 seconds. I'm trying to fix my... There we go. Every time it switches voice chats, my UI fucks up. Okay. So I get that it has, like, the field, the power of the fathomless. Is it just staring at us? Like, we're just staring at this thing in silence?
Yeah.
Is it just not moving?
It's not moving. It's still a little distance off, but it seems to be clearly watching you.
Okay. Well,
Kind of interesting. Let me wait.
I'm, my good old bud, the thing that's made me insane. I'm definitely gonna go towards it, like go closer to it.
I'm taking notes.
You're just watching me walk towards it?
Yes.
All right, Sindar, you stay back, which means you are going to be put back to regular in-game. I will drag you back in if you message me that you draw closer. No perception checks will be available to you. All right. Talk to you in a bit. You approach them, and as you approach, you realize that this is a fellow servant of the Fathomless.
Right.
And they take off their wide-brimmed hat in a show of respect before putting it back on in the rain.
Okay. I give like a slight like nod to that. And I'm like, help him. What business are you having in this area, friend?
A simple message for you.
Well, I'd be glad to hear any message that you would come bearing.
Good. The Fathomless desire the princess. Bring her into the fold. Use whatever means necessary.
I like.
Other than that, they wish for you to know that you have done well, spreading the occult amidst these harsh times.
I give like a little like slight like half bow, and I'm like, consider it done.
I am not worthy of being bowed to. I am but the messenger, and someone who has served them since time immemorial. I am Tarium, the first messenger. I will let you be on your way now. It would do you well to make sure that she falls in line.
I will do all in my power to ensure that this comes to pass.
Good. Do not let her die unless she takes action against us. And with that, he begins to walk away.
Spicy.
And once he's out of sight, the rain clouds dissipate.
Nice.
I'm going to put you back into the in-game chat now.
Okay.
You may, of course, as always, share this information if you like, or not.
What? Oh, wait, where? What?
Sindar,
All right, it was
Wow.
nice knowing you, Lorithil. Good.
you would see this strange figure walk
What?
away, and as
I
they
see.
walk away, the rain clouds would cease. Once out of sight, the rain would be completely gone, and the skies would be clear again.
Oh my god.
I will note everyone in town would have also experienced the rain.
Okay.
Anticlimactic. I like Squidward memes, they're fun.
I just noticed the fucking meme that's just Squidward crying at Terra's characters. God.
We were sure.
We wish you were. Come and play music in the little town.
Alright, so I'm gonna like, is Sindar like still like decently behind me, and I'm just gonna like turn? Are you still there?
No.
I'm still there.
I just like motion for you to like come closer and like point to the town.
Alright. I will follow.
I think we should try to sneak in since it's darker, and the weather probably would have caused them all to head inside at this point.
I just nod my head, not speaking much, still staring at my notes.
So you continue back to town.
Yes.
Both of you give me a stealth roll. We'll say with advantage.
Oh.
And, alright, so let's see. That's the stealth from you, that's the stealth from you. You would both get into the town undetected, briefly passing by the only remaining towns member still out in the rain. Or, not the rain anymore, but out in the dark. The old man who started the whole mess. Shitty helmet and sword in hand. Sindar, you would know he's shouting something about being sorry and that you need to come back in before something eats you.
Sadly, the old man is sorry. He apologizes. And we should get inside.
No, I'll I think we should just go inside. I think we should meet back with everyone.
So are we back in the village now? Can I do things?
Yes, we will shift back to the village. Where
Okay,
Tancred, Harper.
While they're away, I checked on the princess.
You go looking for the princess?
No.
Does anyone else also go looking for the princess?
That does not sound good.
I'm gonna join them.
Good.
Yeah, I'll
Over.
join.
Alright, so our 3 members who are in the town venture out into the night. I would like all of you to give me perception checks.
Is she
And
not
tell
in the
me
bakery?
where you're looking.
Oh no.
They are not in the bakery.
Oh no. I mean, I'll scan the tree line, I guess.
Okay.
Perception.
That's not good.
Did I do better?
I don't know.
Tancred, you find nothing. Not a trace. Coven, you find a few scraps of clean white clothes on the ground,
Oh god.
but you're not sure who they could be from.
Okay.
But you know that the princess was wearing clean white clothing. And Harper,
Yes.
you find some more of the clean white cloth, but the piece you find has a little bit of embroidery which marks it as very, very high class clothing.
Oh. This, interesting.
You find the scraps of clothing along one of the edges of the woods near the bakery.
Oh. Perhaps they went this way?
Are you going to go into the woods, or are you going to wait for everyone else?
Wait.
My God.
I'm going.
Wait,
to
so do we see that
side.
everyone's like splitting up, like looking for something? Because we like just got back into town.
So I will note.
Did this
the
happen
looking
while we were
around
gone?
And the finding, yes.
Okay.
I will note that you would arrive at the same time that Harper would find it, because it would take just that long to find the pieces.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Concrete.
Oh, yeah.
I just looked up how to pronounce it. Sorry.
I told you multiple times.
If you want to know how to pronounce it, just open your ears a small bit.
I am. Oh, it's my mom.
Alright, so is everyone gathering up and...
Yeah.
Okay, once I find, I found nothing, okay? I'll go looking for, Coven and Harper and just see if they found anything.
Yeah. Okay. Bye then. Oh,
So, has anyone found anything?
I found. Like.
You found
Nothing
what?
nothing that really catches my eye, honestly. Something
Same here, I haven't found anything.
that catches my eye. But I don't think it's important.
I found a piece of cloth with embroidery on it. It seems nicer.
Embroidery matching the dress that, or whatever my Anna was wearing?
It seems like.
What the hell happened? Someone kidnapped.
We should go find the other.
Okay.
The,
How about, okay,
the
Coven, you go find people. You go find, if you can see the
Why
other
are we
two.
doing this?
Because I need to stay with, okay, Harper, you go do it, okay? Wait, before anyone leaves, does anyone have any skill with tracking or anything? Any survival skills?
No.
I check for tracks.
No.
I will note that Sindar and Tristov would have arrived at the village.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
Right,
find
okay.
them because I've been tasked to go do
Yeah,
that.
just call them over.
Like,
What?
there.
Coven, hello.
Hey.
So, just come with me. I'm gonna bring them
Alright.
Oh, okay.
where everyone else is.
Why do you sound panicked?
It's just, oh my god.
You can explain later. Let's just go with him.
I don't. Oh my. So I'm just gonna bring who everyone else is. Everyone else.
Alright, we're going with you.
As I see them approach, I'll just ask straight up. Does anyone have any skill with tracking anything?
I'm pretty good at it, I would say.
Who are we?
Okay,
What are we tracking?
We found these cloths, okay? We think someone has kidnapped our other party member, if you get my meaning. Can you see tracks anywhere? Like, can you see footprints,
lost
anything?
the one we were supposed to escort.
What do you mean I lost it? Like, you didn't.
You were the ones in the village.
Yeah, for some reason you left, and we had to sort out the. This doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter. We need to find her, okay? Can you track, please, anyone? Just
I
look for
will
tracks.
try my best.
I will also look for tracks.
Both of you roll me survival then.
Fuck.
I mean, I'm also gonna look.
Tancred, you are simply of no help. However, an 8 is sufficient to know
Oh, thank God.
that the pieces of cloth lead deeper into the forest.
Oh no, not again.
What? What's
However,
wrong?
you realize
Nothing.
that these tracks, whatever was making them, wasn't the princess. Something clearly had carried her, and it had carried her very, very far.
Sundar, what's the problem? Did you see something?
There are tracks, but
Perfect.
they're not.
Let's go.
No, wait. They're not from the princess. They're from something else.
Doesn't matter. Let's go.
I-
I go. Show me the way. I'm off.
I'm just gonna follow.
I just tell you, prepare to maybe fight something.
For a fight. Okay. I'm gonna take the shield from my back
Yes.
and draw my sword.
I'm just gonna like
Alright, then
awkwardly
let's
follow.
head into this direction, where the footprints lead.
Awkward.
The tracks.
So you are all going to go into the woods without first stopping to rest.
Should we rest first? Wait,
Oh shit! No, we can't rest. This
It's
is
not time.
time sensitive. Yeah, we need to go.
No, it is not time set. We can.
It is time sensitive. Someone's taken the other party member. We need to go get them.
She'll be fine. I think we need sleep more than ever.
What do you mean they'll be fine? We don't know who's taken her.
We can straight in the morning. We can go. We need.
More accurately, you don't know what.
But yeah, you know what? I think.
The
Princess
what if
could
a
be
beast
dead
took
by
her?
the time you go take your nap, and then
Exactly.
we go.
Look, okay, I'm going. Okay, you can decide come with or not. I'm going.
I'm joining Tancred.
I'm
Oh.
also going.
I'm coming.
Without me, you couldn't even find the tracks.
I'm ready.
Where they
Yeah,
lead,
that's
so
true. You could at least point it before, but yeah.
I'm joining you either way.
I sigh and then I also just to help find other party members.
Harper, you in?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Alright then. You all head deeper into the forest, following the tracks.
Well, I'm nervous. Really nervous.
As you enter deeper into the forest, you see that whatever this creature was, whatever it was large. And it's not very hard to track after a while, as you see large amounts of devastation in its path.
Oh god.
But the pieces of cloth keep being there. almost like they're there intentionally.
I feel like.
Oh, I say we keep going.
Yeah, definitely. No question.
This is the first time we're going to bring in the magical D100 of fun.
Ooh.
Oh.
Along your path, you find a strange shrine in the woods.
Oh,
It is not to Solia,
it's not.
and it is not to any god that any of you know.
Okay.
It is characterized by large sharp spikes, imageries of skulls, and notably, in the center, a skull with a tree growing out of it.
That's a little concerning.
Would any of you like to make some checks?
I'm going to look around, see if I can find anything.
I also would like to look
Yeah,
around.
ahead.
I want to check something.
Then
Yeah.
go ahead. Well, let's do this. People who want to just look around and see if they can catch any more details, give me perception. If you want to figure out something specific, tell me what it is you want to specifically figure out.
I just want to see whatever.
Can I like inspect like the shrine thing? Is that just gonna be perception?
Let's call it, to inspect the shrine, let's
Yeah.
actually call it religion.
Whew.
I'm just gonna do a vague
Oof.
look around.
The only religion I know. There's only one I know.
Sindar, Harper,
Mm-hmm.
you don't really find anything else of note.
I am shaking. Okay.
Tristov, you don't know what this is dedicated to. You can't even seem to understand what this particular deity or shrine was even about. However, Coven, Tancred, to a lesser degree, you see some telltale signs around the shrine. For the one thing, there are some bowls filled to the brim with dry, solid blood. And there appears to be a candle in one of those bowls that is a deep red.
Can I pick it up, just like get a closer look? Like in my
Pick up
face?
the bowl.
Yeah, my face.
And touch that.
You can
That's
take the bowl if you like.
disgusting.
I will note, only Tancred and Coven know they're there.
I'm gonna take it.
You pick up the bowl, and you feel a malevolent entity begin watching you immediately.
Before Coven can do anything, I reach out and put out the candle.
I'm gonna put
Well,
bowl
the
back
candle's
in.
not on.
No.
Coven
I'm
just picked up a bowl filled to the brim with dried blood.
I'm gonna put it back down, and I'm just gonna give it a little smile.
You're passing the bowl?
Putting the bowl down, and then just
I'm
like.
gonna
Whatever it
kick it
was
over, I'll
appears
spill
to
all the
stop
blood.
watching you
I'm gonna spill the
once
blood.
you put
I'm
back
gonna
down its bowl.
I'm just gonna get a little farther away from where that is, and just.
Wait,
I
do
know-
we notice something's watching?
Coven noticed that something was watching them when they picked up the bowl.
Guys, don't touch the bowls. Don't do anything to them. Just don't.
Why?
Don't.
What? Tell us. What's happening?
Just don't touch them.
Can you
Don't.
explain?
It felt like something was.
It felt like something. That doesn't give me shit.
Like something was like, what do you need? Just don't touch the bowls. Just leave them. Leave this area how it is. Maybe give them something.
It might be connected to where my Ana is. Okay.
You want to touch the bowl? Go ahead.
Maybe
If you die, don't blame me.
what it is, we could draw it out.
If you die, don't blame me. I'm gonna go walk away.
Are there more tracks we can follow?
Are there any additional checks you wish to make in the shrine area?
I want to see if.
Because, like I said, it's not hard to track where they've gone at this point.
Okay, so it has left the shrine area.
It is very clearly not in the shrine area, as the path of devastation still goes.
I'm
But
gonna
the
follow.
shrine was along the path.
I'm gonna just gonna tell everyone.
I will note you may all, if you wish, make one more check in the area, but it cannot be the same as the check you previously made.
Okay, so do a check. What can I do?
So I did a religion, so I'm gonna do a perception.
Seeing as it's a shrine, I'm gonna do a religion check.
I'm also going to do a religion check.
Well, oh well.
Well, if we don't.
Harper, anything from you? All right.
Whew.
Tristov, you would also find the bowls filled to the brim with dried blood and the deep red unlit candle in the bowl.
Got it.
Other than that, you don't see anything more than they saw. Tancred, Coven, Sindar, you don't figure anything new out. As far as you're concerned, it's a shrine, and it's deeply disturbing. Harper, however, you figure out that the shrine has some sort of purpose. You can't really tell, but you know that this isn't just some shrine to worship some old forgotten god. This shrine does something.
Oh.
Yo, we should continue going.
Should we get going? I mean, no one figured out anything new, so
Only,
right?
yeah.
I mean, what if it, like, does more than just stare at it?
I think we should just
What?
go. I think we should just continue following this.
Following the tracks.
I want to
I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
I want to go to bed, and I'm going to be right behind you. I'm not good at fighting. I don't like it. Anything happens.
Lead the way, Sindar. Okay, should we do a like order?
No.
No?
I'm just gonna follow. I'm just gonna be behind you.
Yeah, but I mean like an order of like who's going first.
I don't think we should.
We shouldn't?
I would prefer if you stayed close to me, Tancred.
Yeah, I think we all.
I mean, I'm
prefer
taking
to
the
stay
lead.
close to
No, I'm taking. I'm okay. Sindar and I in the lead because Sindar's
I'll
tracking.
be behind.
I'm at the front.
So I can.
I'll just be in the middle, I guess.
I'm the most. Yeah.
And Harper at the back, or
Yeah.
Me and Harper could be in the
Okay.
back.
okay. Let's keep going.
Walk away.
You all continue walking, and Sindar, I want you to roll me a survival, and then I also want you to roll me a nature with advantage.
Oh,
6-9.
Oof, even with advantage, that's rough. I will say this. This was, however, another one which was a low bar. For the survival, you find the end of the tracks. Or at least it's no longer trackable from where you are. And you realize that it did not travel just one direction along this path. And this is a very well used path by the creature. The nature lets you know, well, I'll just message you, since this is more private information regarding your character.
I think I peed myself.
oh no.
Oh.
What in roleplay?
No.
I think the safer answer would have just said yes to that one.
Yeah.
Oh. Both. We'll just say both. Yeah?
Ah, shit, I realized I could have used used Nightly Regard earlier.
What does that do?
I can get shelter and meals. I guess we did have shelter and meals, so I don't need to.
I just had
Until
shelter.
someone fucked it up with poison.
Hey,
Hey.
I think if you didn't make a
Sindar,
big
I have messaged you the
scene,
information.
if you didn't make a big scene about it, wouldn't have been a problem. And
Look, this
now
isn't the
look,
time,
a
okay?
big
This isn't the
scene
time, okay?
happened,
Come
and
on,
we
this
can't
isn't the
find the
time.
princess.
Let's focus on finding the princess.
Yeah,
Guys,
exactly.
lower your
We
voice,
can argue
lower your
about this
voice.
later.
The tracks are ending here.
Well,
It's
why
ended.
don't we... Okay.
It's ended. But
Hey, everybody.
Shit.
What's your passive perception? I'm just curious.
Or what?
Who?
14.
16.
11.
What?
Your passive
What's your
perception.
passive
It's
perception?
below your skills and above your proficiencies.
12. Harper,
11.
what's yours?
11.
Okay. Sindar, once again, you are the only one to notice. As
Oh.
you turn around just in time to see the mighty, hulking form of the creature you would come all this way to track. And that is where we will end the session.
No.
Damn.
Haha!
Oh my god.
The cliffhanger.
God.
Oh my
What a
god.
cliffhanger.
The cliffhanger? Come on.
Oh.
You gotta do this to me? You gotta do this to me?
I sure am.
Nobody died yet.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yet.
I'm going to be the best. This is stressed me out. I love it.
Oh, this is amazing.
It's so great.
Well, my DM style either tends to be everyone's having fun, it's goofy, nothing serious is happening, or everyone is stressed the fuck out.
I think a little bit of
perfect.
stress is healthy.
Maybe.
So the stress in the forest.
My friend is
Oh.
Hey.
so much fun. I love this. I have so much fun.
I was waiting to just die in the forest right off the bat.
I was waiting for you to say roll
literally-
initiative.
We're literally.
Oh, trust me, next session will be beginning with.
I'm
Okay.
aware.
No,
I'm aware.
no.
We literally were talking about how Tara, your character was gonna die.
Because Miala came back and we're like, oh no, Tara's dead.
No.
I'm going. Oh my god.
That's because Miala and I got separated because Miala didn't follow me.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
Miala, stop separating the party.
Yeah, exactly.
Boo. Game.
Alright, that will be the end of our session. There will be another session next week at 2:30 p.m. PST, same
Awesome.
time.
Whoa.
Oh my god, I have school.
So do I. My spring break ends by then.
Oh, imagine having spring break.
Imagine being in school.
Oh my god, I'm off. I'm gonna go straight to bed. I'm tired.
It's like
You
9:07.
That is partially why. This is partially why I ended it, because it is
Thank
getting
you for
quite
this
late
amazing-
for
so-
our European friends.
Yeah.
You say that, we have nothing to
Understatement.
do tomorrow.
Oh, I
so-
know you'll likely still be up, but nonetheless.
10 a.m.
So
again.
much fun. This was so much fun.
I
love
know.
to do this. I cannot wait for our next thing.
I'm gonna be on the edge of my
Did you
seat
all have fun
week.
then?
I had a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
I did.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Alright, I'm off. Well,
Right, see you, mate.
Gonna jazz hands this out. Jazz hands.
I'm gonna be straight honest with you guys. I for sure thought Coven was gonna try and seduce the fucking Lord.
They tried
Same.
to.
They went for the song approach, and I was like, huh, that's different. I thought they were gonna